So, for most of you, this is your first time stepping into my homebrew world. So I wish you good luck, and I hope you enjoy my stay. This is Prince, a Morindow campaign that I have created for the boys down below. You'll see our lovely little graphics, if I do say so myself. Sator can credit whoever created that. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the action. So, welcome to the Kingdom of Doran. If my map would be so kind as to change. Bingo. So, welcome to the Kingdom of Doran, a realm of hot summers, cold winters, and people of many, many stories. The year is 27 of the 5th age of the world of Morindow, a time of rebuilding following the years of crises. The realm is ruled by a monarchy, of which the current is the much beloved King Fala of Black Castle, first of his name and High King of the 6 regions. King Fala nears his 80th year of living, his 64th year of ruling, a very, very long reign with its ups and downs, as with most. The king has 3 daughters, the eldest of which is Princess Talia, only 19 years of age, and who was recently named heir of the throne just last year. But enough of the politics and setup. Let's jump into our little story here. So, disorientated, confused, trapped. These are the first 3 thoughts to pass through your head as your eyes open. It is a cold but brisk Doran morning. That is, assuming you are still in Doran. Because right now, as each of you feel these 3 things, you notice you're not where you thought you would have been on a morning such as this. No warm beds greet you, no hearth of fire. Each of you are in what appears to be a medium-sized cubic cage. No weapons, no effects, no tools at your disposal. You find yourselves clothed with your various armors or robes that you would normally wear, but you've clearly been searched and stripped of all personal belongings. Looking outside your cages, you see there are 6 of you, 6 cages on 6 different carts. A small campsite of what looks to be armored soldiers set about a morning routine around you, smothering a campfire and packing up what looks like 5 large tents. The smell of a fried breakfast wades into your little cages. Could I ask everyone to make me a perception check, please?
Fuck. Box.
First roll, babies. Let's go.
First roll.
Everybody okay? We got this?
No.
Pressure. You to lock with a 17.
Ah, easy. Easy.
Oh,
Easy.
Take mine, man.
There
Ooh.
you go. Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Get all the good rolls out of the way, come on.
No.
Get
I
her out
can't
of the
tell
way.
if mine went through or not.
I can count the hairs on a fly's back.
Well, that's enough to get you a good bit of information anyway. So, in total, looking around this campsite, you see what looks to be 7 soldiers, 7 individuals, 4 of them kind of around this campfire, and another 3 patrolling a border some 30 to 50 feet away. You're in a forest, a sort of a clearing, and the soldiers seem to be paying little attention to you. But one detail that you particular, Kagra, notice is these soldiers do bear the crest of the king on their breastplates and shields. These are certified soldiers of Doran. Your attention now turns to the other individuals that you see just a few feet away from you all, also in cages. Utherlock, I would like you to describe your character to everybody.
You see a tall, very battered and bruised looking satyr with long hair with streaks of pink, purple, and grey dashed all the way through it, with massive curled black horns that loop once and point forward. Quite small black and little beady eyes that seem to not necessarily read everything that goes through your mind, but definitely has a sinister element to it. He is quite a muscular person with looks like he could kind of hold your head in his hand and crush it if he really, really wanted to, but he might play with you first. He dons this dark, kind of studded, spiked armor all around his top torso area, but wears this really delicate and intricate, looks very protective kilt that goes all the way around. And for the minute, that's all that Uther would be wearing, I believe, right? Or have.
Yeah, one other detail everyone would notice looking at Utherlock that is different from from everybody else is you notice he appears to actually be chained inside of his cage too, unlike the rest of you. Valmara, would you describe your character first, please?
Yeah. So Valmara is a satyr as well. She's a petite female. She has long, flowing white hair. She carries a very like angelic kind of stature. She's her skin is kind of like a faded kind of purplish color. She has bright amber eyes, and she wears a very kind of light and delicate amber dress adorned, like a kind of an amber color dress adorned with ambers across the chest piece and on the shoulders. And yeah, that's pretty much her.
Very good. Imitaire.
Hello. My man is, well, he's not really a man or a woman. He's just a thing at the moment. He is probably hunched over. He has a very large black cloth full of feathers, like adorning his back, covering basically everything. The only thing you can see is a large beak protruding out of the top of the cape that covers the rest of his face. He has said nothing and probably won't say anything for a while. But other than that, he kind of gives off an aura of someone who is always listening, but will probably not speak his mind unless spoken to.
Very good. Vindu, what do they see as they look at you?
You see a very concerned male hiding in the shadows, trying not to be seen, with long white hair and red eyes beaming through the shadows. He seems aware of his surroundings, but is very careful on what he approaches. He also is covered in leather pouches in a way to hide what he bestows on. And he, how should I say it, always has a plan for a scenario.
Love to hear it. Illithor.
Illithor is a tall wood elf, quite thin, dressed in wood camouflage. He is not much to look at, but he is a wiry, wily little thing with a series of scars from his years in exile fighting monsters.
Nice. And finally, Kagra.
Yeah, Kagra is a very, very large, broad, but not fat, but more muscular, blue dragonborn without wings. Missing a couple of scales and a couple of scars to show that it has seen battle before, but looks more intelligent than the average swordsmith.
Very good. Well, if you turn our attention over towards this little map, one of the guards comes towards you as you guys are stuck in your little boxes, holding what looks like a tray with some poorly made, soggy paper bowls with this ugly, awful-looking soup inside it. And he kind of carelessly places one at the edge of each of your cages. Bits of the container sort of seep into the soup. It doesn't look appetizing at all. And as he puts the last one down, he looks at you all with a little bit of a sneer on his face and sort of tips one over in front of Utherlock as if emptying half of it onto the ground. And he goes, bit of a shame. Got some lovely bacon and eggs on the fire. Enjoy the smell while you can. It'll be the last time you smell anything above the dungeons of Kazkul.
I snarl and just reach for the bowl.
He kind of turns away and wanders back towards his camp. Vindu, as you look at your paper soup bowl, you in particular notice something of interest. It looks like there's actually text or writing sort of etched into this bowl, and you can just see it poking out of the sort of nearing up towards the top of the bowl. And also, you have a spoon in yours, something the others do not, just a simple wooden spoon.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Nice
what is everyone
spoon.
doing?
Just
Uh,
nice.
how close is the back corner of my cart to, I believe that's Imiter? No, it's not Imiter beside me, is it?
Nope. I think that's
That's
We
Illithor.
want to just go left or right real quick with everyone's characters.
Yeah, actually, that's
Just-
probably the
just
easiest
so we
way
can
doing this. Yeah.
recognize.
So, Utherlock, Valwara, that is, who's this one?
That's
Vindu, me.
Vindu.
That is Vindu,
Vindu.
perfect. That is Mr.
Imiter.
Imiter. That is Illithor, and that is Kagra.
Yeah.
Very good.
So how close is my back corner? Is that like half? Could I'm 6'4" or something. I could reach that, right?
That is about the length of a body or so. Each square here is 5 feet for context. A little square.
5 feet.
So it's a bit of a reach.
I know, but I'm 6'2". My wingspan would be around 6 foot. I could reach that. I think.
Do you want to make a dexterity check to try and see if you could reach out through and without maybe drawing too much attention to yourself?
I could try break it myself. But it's wood with metal, right?
Yeah, wood with metal.
And he's not chained. The only one that's chained is.
Uther, furthest one from you.
You don't matter to me anymore.
Can I inspect the locks on the cages?
Yeah, absolutely. They are heavy-looking yokes. A key was used to lock them by the looks of things, though you have no memory of being locked inside them. It doesn't look rusted. It looks like a very, very high-quality steel. Something that would be difficult to brute force open.
Okay.
Do I see where I am anchored to with my chains?
You are anchored to the center of your cage.
Okay. So directly in the middle. And
Yeah.
looking across all of the different kind of carts, no one else is definitely anchored.
Nobody else is chained, anchored, or restrained outside of just being in a cage.
Just being in a cage. I wouldn't know. I think it was Valaware that got the spoon.
No,
It
Vindu.
was Vindu that got
Vindu.
the spoon and the
Ooh,
looks
I
like
got
looks
this.
like writing
Okay.
as well under the soup.
I wouldn't notice that. Just I'm saying that outright.
How good is the perception of the guards? Would they see me there easily?
Yeah, like you're
probably.
the
It's daytime, they can see me handily enough. I'm
Yeah.
nice and blue.
yeah, and they're kind of glancing over towards you guys every couple of seconds/minutes as well. Just their purpose is to guard you here.
Right, I'll whisper to the elf that I'll whisper to, who is it? It's Sinnot. I'll whisper like, "Here, elf, come here."
I'm
Can I-
listening.
Throw a bowl.
I'm gonna get out of
green
here.
Orange one, please.
You pass it along to everyone else that we're
We'll get
moving
to that in a
now.
sec.
Okay?
It's going to be awkward when it gets to me.
Yeah, no, that I'm trying to lead into that as well. It's like we're breaking free now, okay?
So I'm passing the message along to.
The crow.
You got to say it properly, or else I won't know what you're talking about.
So I say, the dragon is gonna break us free.
Right, dragon break is free.
Oh no.
And I pass it on to the next person. The dragon is gonna try and set us free.
Right, turkey. Sorry.
Fuck's sake already. And okay, so I'm here.
Yep.
The dragon says he's gonna break us free.
Perfect. 1 second, and I chuck the bowl.
You shook the bowl. You're aiming for green orange.
Green orange. Yeah. I want to.
Make me a dex check then, sir.
Oh, Dex, really?
Yeah, this is about precision.
Oh.
Oh, that'll absolutely hit him. He'll take a point of bludgeoning damage for his troubles as a soggy paper bowl with a bit of weight behind it, like a heavy water balloon almost. Sort of claps him in the back of the head, and he kind of jumps. He's startled by this, and he turns around to look at you all. Which one of you was that? And he sort of, piece by piece, notices everyone's got a bowl except for the satyr on the far left.
I smile.
Oh, you're gonna regret that one, little buddy.
Why don't you come close enough, and then we'll see who really regrets anything.
He kind of looks to the other guys. The other guys are like, "Nah, we were told not to get close to that one." And he just kind of goes, "We'll see how tough you are when we get to the destination."
I'm going to shout at the top of my lungs to throw the bowls. Hope everyone gets the message and cast Misty Step.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Real quick. So, what is your focus for Misty Step?
It's
What
just
do
verbal.
what do you use to cast your spell? Oh, it's just verbal, is it?
It's just verbal. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
This
Okay,
step is
savage.
verbal.
I had to read it beforehand. I was like, I could do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so where
I
are
get
you
to do
aiming to?
one attack after as well, right?
Yeah, I'd definitely allow that. Where are you
Yeah,
trying to?
so
Where are you
I
trying to
can-
get to?
I can reach the orange and purple.
Yeah, you can get to just there.
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so just straight behind that guard and attempt to double clap his forehead into the floor.
Okay. Make me an unarmed strike then.
Unarmed. I have to unequip sword.
There should just be a button you can click that says unarmed strike.
If not.
If I hit this, I think I'll be alright.
Nice.
16, that just hits.
Okay, perfect. And then roll for damage. Like 3. It's fine.
3 damage to orange pink. Perfect. Okay, so you teleport out, and like everybody that is present around the fire just kind of like blinks. Their pretty much worst fears coming through. They are set here to guard you, and just like the click of a finger, someone has managed to escape. You deck this guy, and he goes prone from the shock and the force of your hit. I'm gonna need everyone to roll me some initiative really quick.
Okay, just before, guys, make sure you click your token character and then click initiative. That way you
Yeah, so-
automatically get added to the turn order.
Yeah, so make sure your character is highlighted and then roll it in
Oh.
D&D Beyond.
Sorry, I done it backwards.
D&D Beyond, okay. So I click.
Oh, wait, what?
Got it?
I got a block.
Did I do it?
Why is my name wrong?
I
Why
think
is your
mine
name
came up, but I don't actually know if it did or not.
Hey, how do you click it again?
Yeah, my token is not clickable, so
No,
The
you
token's
go
not clickable.
arrow at the top left, select move.
Oh, yeah, make sure you're not on the, you're not on, like, ruler.
Oh, yes.
I hit.
rolled.
I don't know if mine's actually rolling into the right spot, but I got a 17 plus 3.
Very good. Which character is yours, real quick?
Heltica's Valaware, which was
Yeah.
There we go.
me.
Mine's working now. I figured it out.
What is wrong with this?
Right.
I'm pretty sure everything's put in the right thing.
Did you?
You might need to click
correctly?
features and traits. Whoops.
Pardon?
You might just need to click features and traits on the D&D Beyond sheet, and then go back to the regular actions.
That worked for Vindu.
Right.
Nice one.
Features and traits. Oh, I'm
I
just
can-
on my thingy. Maybe that's why.
so left click your token or right click,
Just click
left,
Left click.
left click. Yeah.
and then it should show up with a settings wheel, or
Yeah, you see the settings wheel. Now go to D&D Beyond. Click the initiative roll, and then it should just automatically add you in once it's rolled. There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
okay, perfect.
Do you need me to pop it? Do you, Weeb?
Did I do it right?
I'm not
Myself?
sure because I have
Yeah,
I had a
I'll-
20 and I just rolled again and it's not.
Okay, I'll run into Weeb. Give me a sec.
Things will get faster in future, people. They will get
let me fix
faster in
your character
future,
name
but
there.
learn more
It's just not
things.
coming true on.
It'll get better.
Yeah, look, I got 2 here.
I don't
Yeah.
know why that's
And
So
it's not-
click features and traits, and then it should
Oh.
reload the roll 20. You have roll 20 open.
Yeah, it's there, isn't
Okay,
it?
so refresh your page.
I also like the music choice,
Just on this
Evan.
one.
Very
This
nice.
one.
Well, thank you.
I also got the clap a soldier already, so I'm well for this. Well for this.
He's
Yeah,
in the
that's
action.
features and traits. It should. Yeah. So now it's working. So now what you want to do is click on your
Oh,
character thing.
I've already got mine, I think.
Change my lights
Yep,
to
and
red.
then click your initiative.
We're still locked in, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are still locked in. It is only Kagura that is out. Kagura that is out right now.
I've got an idea, don't
I
worry.
can edit that. I'll believe you 20. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
don't
is
worry. That's
fine. We
happened
can
to everybody. It seems.
we can fix that. Yeah, I
What's
don't know
going
why
on?
that is. I'll look at that for the next time, but we'll do it by picture for now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who is not there yet? We don't have.
You do not have
Uh,
me, I believe, because I don't think I did it right.
Oh, cool. What did you roll come up in the roll 20?
I rolled, but I don't think it was connected to anything.
Oh, okay. What did you get?
3.
3. Wonderful. I'll just add you another 3.
Also, apologies, chat. I am still a little bit sick.
Perfect.
So
And
I
then I'll
won't
give,
be talking as
these
much
guys
as I
will all go in the
usually
same
do,
turn. I'll
and
just grab
I
this
will be
fella,
coughing
move him on to the
randomly.
side. So there's going to be one in this bush here.
sorry
He
about
is
that.
not.
But hope you're
actually
enjoying
there.
it
You
so
may ignore
far.
this
We're
fella.
having a lot of fun here,
Oh, okay, cool.
especially with
He
the
is just for the
pre-stream stuff.
purposes of if
That
I
was good
delete
crack.
them, he will disappear from the initiative.
Also, we
I
need to
don't
get a
want that to
turkey
happen.
emote soon.
Ooh.
Okay, guys,
So what's
we
with
get
the
a
guy all
turkey
the way
emote.
over on the right?
He's like watching everything going on outside of the camp.
Yep.
So
You can assume that given this ruckus, they will probably be charging in at you guys very shortly.
My question is, I swear I remember where this music is from, but I can't place it.
It is using Critical Role a little bit.
Fair
Okay.
enough. just
So okay,
sounds
at the
familiar.
Appreciate it, Sal.
Imiter, you have the first
Ah.
move.
So we're still stuck in the cage?
You are stuck in cages.
Okay.
The only tools at your disposal, or to your knowledge, is that Vindu has
Amazing.
a
So good,
bowl
Carl,
with
so good.
writing on it that he hasn't read yet, and a wooden spoon.
Can crows read?
Why not?
It's just
I,
a-
I-
think
not
about it.
yet, but I was just saying, if we're going to escape, can I just blast open the cage?
You can certainly try. What do you got to try with?
I can try and just Eldritch blast the fucking cage.
Yes. Does Eldritch Blast have a material component?
I don't believe so.
Let me double check.
Where would it say that?
It will. There'll be like over on the far right hand side of like the description. There'll be like VSM or VMS. If it doesn't have an M,
it's verbal somatic.
Verbal somatic.
verbal somatic. Yeah. Okay. So you can do that without
Cool.
without your focus then. All right. So cool. Roll me an Eldritch Blast attack.
Is it just the which is it the +5 or the 1d10?
It'll be the +5 to hit.
All right.
So
Because
this is-
can I use it? Because as well, I can use it twice, can't I?
Yep.
something?
So the reason I'm not letting you roll the second one yet is because in case you break through it in the first one, then you can
Okay.
aim the second one for.
Oh,
one
I
of
have
the
an
damage.
idea. I got that.
Perfect. So
it's
now
22.
roll me some damage, which is the D10 one. Or if you want a nice little shortcut in roll 20, you can actually click the pink text that says Eldritch Blast, and it should
Oh, okay.
roll extra damage for you. It's quite
Got
quite
2.
handy. 2 damage. Okay. You rattle the cage around you, but it hasn't quite broken just yet.
Right, so I'll do it again.
Do it again.
We got another 16.
Oh, jeez, perfect. All right, roll damage on that one.
Now it's broken.
Yeah, this time there is a sizable hole throughout where the grates meet each other, and you will be able to squeeze through. It'll cost you half your movement to get to the other side, but you can absolutely do so.
Can I do that now, or was that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
So
if
you can get about
possible-
that far.
Can I do it to like the side? Because I want to see if I can open
Yeah.
everyone else's cages.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. Who are you aiming for first?
We'll go for the archer person because he might be able to shoot after I open a hole in the cage.
Perfect. And now that you are on the ground, something you guys weren't able to see in your cages, but underneath the carts, there seems to be a chest. And those of you with larger personal belongings can see some of them sticking out of these chests. It seems your stuff has been stored beneath it. Okay.
Noticing this, can I give something to the elf that might make it easier for him to break out of the cage on his own?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. What personal belongings
happy.
does Mr. Elf have? Is Illithor, is it?
That's you, Sinnot, I think.
I am trying to think, do I have anything that would be useful for actually getting it out?
Because I'm guessing I can't try and blast anything away again.
Not yet, not your next turn.
Yeah.
There is a crowbar in my backpack, which could be used
How
to
convenient.
attempt to open the locks.
I guess I will do my. I will hand him the crowbar.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Is that like the final thing I can do before I end? Or...
Yep. That
Alright.
is.
You can
that
try
is
to
it for
say
you.
something in everything that's been said so far.
I'll just escape. Because it's the only word that comes to mind. Because it was like
Words of
something about
wisdom.
something escaping. So
Perfect. Okay, next turn goes to Valmara. Is it Valmara or Valwara? I see two different spellings.
Zalwara.
Okay, cool.
W.
I'm gonna
yeah.
make a little notepad. Of things people have said to me.
So I don't have anything that can blast open the gate, so I am going to use hold person on one of the guards, the yellow one.
Oh, okay. Love that. So that is a wisdom save for the guard, is it?
Yes.
Cool. Where is guys? That's a 14.
Okay, so what do? I just click?
Yeah, okay, so your DC is 15, so he fails. He is held person. He is paralyzed on the spot.
Yep.
You have a token modifier for held?
I don't think. And then I just have to mark one of my spells as used, right?
Yes, mark one of your spell slots. Sorry, perfect. Okay, so this was on yellow.
Yes, on yellow.
Perfect. I will put this here to indicate that he is paralyzed. He cannot move. Very nice little action from Valwara. Utherlock.
Right. I am kind of stuck. Like stuck.
Little bit, yeah.
I'm more stuck than everyone else. This is. Oh,
How strong
yeah.
are you?
I can't hear him super
Yeah.
well, but
Oh, sorry,
a
I'm
bit.
leaning away from my microphone.
a tiny bit as well.
Can I attempt to roll this cage?
Like knock it off the cart.
Like roll it over and just knock my whole cage straight off the cart, getting me somewhat closer to either using the force and the weight of myself to break the cage as I fall, or
Get stuck on the floor.
get stuck on the floor and then just kind of sit
Yeah.
there and be like, what do I do now?
Yeah, go on, make me a strength.
Okay.
I was just gonna suggest breaking their chain, but
It is a metal, like iron chain.
yeah,
They are attached
He's
to
a
the
str-
floor.
he's strong boy.
18. Oh yeah, you get a good hit into the side of the wall and it tips over. It looks like it's not going to fall for a second and then tumbles off the edge and slams into the ground. There is a battered in corner of the cage. It is not yet open, but if you want to use the rest of your action to try and open it, you can get out on the next turn.
I have 2 attacks. So that
Yeah.
would have been first attack and then second
That's
attack
first.
to batter it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll just reach over and just smash it with my horns. Like use my ram head.
Love it. Make that attack.
That is a +7 to hit. Why can't... Okay, that's not rolling. Alright, 1 sec. Just gonna make... Yeah, add 3 to this, because it's not actually... Oh, I missed. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it hits it hard to miss the thing,
Yeah.
but it doesn't quite break through. There's still a little bit holding on in there.
And it does that damage. Because that does damage.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is just short of breaking through.
Alright,
Mike,
how many bonus actions?
can't hear you.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
far from your mic there, Steve.
I action surge.
Action surge, okay.
And I kick my way through with my second attack.
Go for it.
Or third attack, yeah. I don't have unarmed attacks. This is so annoying.
You don't have
Yeah.
arms.
No. Apparently I don't have arms. 11, 14.
14, yeah, that'll get a good hit in there. Roll, find a little bit of damage there.
7.
7, yeah, that shatters a sizable hole for you to fit through. A little bit of a squeeze again, but you can get yourself out.
Okay.
Is he still chained?
You will be prone when you emerge as well.
Yeah, okay.
Is he
And
not still
then-
chained to the floor?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
the next
so the
thing.
chains have a bit of give in them.
Okay.
I'm changed to the center of this cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will now try and break whatever's holding me down.
Like,
Not the chain itself, but like the
but
thing
from
that
the
it's
wooden
chained
bottom.
to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it is sort of latched on in 4 different like angles against one of the cube or one of the square bits of the cage.
Nice. Okay.
You can try give it a good tug. You might break 1 or 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a good tug.
Is this man like Hercules or something? Fucking hell.
23.
23. Okay, you do manage to break. You give it like 1 good tug. You wrap the chains around your hand and just hurl it. 2 of the wooden bits holding the chains down splinter and angle upwards a little bit. 1 more tug like that, and you would be free.
Okay, cool.
Motherfucker cosplaying Silas.
And that's my go.
Alright.
Don't think I have any bonus actions that'd be useful right now. Oh, I would have, and I didn't do it. Never mind.
Okay. Over to the guards. So immediately, Red Blue is going to jump into action, and he's going straight for Kagor here. He's going to draw his spear and take 2 stabs at you. Immediately into action.
Mhm.
That is a 14 to hit you,
No.
and second one is 17 to hit you.
17 hits.
17 hits, cool. Ooh, that is 8 points of piercing damage. That spear sinks right into your hip, and it hurts.
Ah, well, I have 60 health. I'm okay.
You'll be fine. This fella here, paralyzed. Orange Green is going to run up to Vindu's cage. This guy's paralyzed. This guy's going to stand up, and he's going to make 2 attacks against you as well, seeing as you're the closest target to him right now. First one, I think, misses. That's a 14. And the next one is a natural 1, so he is very, very shaken up after you've just decked him, and he messes up his attacks there big time. These 3 fellas, excuse me, on the outside are going to charge in. They're going to use their action to dash and get in nice and close as close to the action as they can. There are 3 of them on patrol outside.
I couldn't. I was too zoomed in. I couldn't see them.
Oh, fair.
I saw the one in the top left, but
additionally, here's some more footsteps from inside the tents.
Bollocks. Just grab my sword.
I was gonna say at the very beginning, I was wondering if we could see inside any of the tents, but I didn't. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure all of our equipment that we would use to fight is underneath each of our carts.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, because that's
You
why
have-
I
right now you have your armor on, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So as these figures emerge from the tents, you notice one of them from the center tent appears much more heavily armored and has this sort of long bluish cloak that, if any of you are familiar with Doran military, would probably imply to you that he is a higher up, maybe a captain or something like that, and probably the one in charge here. But that is their action. They had to grab their weapons and gear up really quickly. So that is them. Vindu, it is your turn.
With the spoon, I try. Well, since he's looking at me now, since the guard has come over and started looking at me, it's not really. I try to sneakily behind my shape the spoon that I found into something I can use as a weapon.
Sure.
And then whilst I'm doing that, I'm trying to decide how am I going to escape this, considering he's now staring at me.
You notice as he gets to you, his hands are reaching for your lock.
While he's reaching for the lock, I'm going to grab the top of the cage, kind of swing myself towards him, so that hopefully it hits him and it knocks him towards the gate, so I can grab the keys off him.
Oh, I love that. Okay, you want to flatten him under the cage?
Just straight up, just fucking bat right at him.
Love that. Make me a strength check there, and because it sounds cool as fuck, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, so let's have a look here.
How do you roll with advantage again?
If you hold Shift on D&D Beyond and click, it will roll advantage, and if you hold Control and click, it will roll disadvantage. Nice little shortcut.
I think I did it there, did I?
That's the one roll. So roll again.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the 19 is what's counted there because it's advantage, and that is nearly your maximum capability. It is more than enough to knock the cage over and flatten this guy. The poor guy, like, pinned down to the ground, his armor really being the only thing that saves his life in this moment, sort of tries to squeeze out the words, "I'm trying to help," as you are free to grab his keys if you wish.
All right, I'm
We're
just
fighting
quickly just
racists.
I'm gonna just go grab that. And whilst I'm grabbing it, I also noticed a little lock at the bottom of my cage, implying that there's something hiding underneath there. I
Hmm.
kind of like scour through the keys, try each one of them, and see which one fits.
Yeah, one of them fits, clicks right open.
Nice. And when I open it, I noticed a chest that looked like it had my old equipment in it. So I'm gonna go grab all that stuff, grab my crossbow, grab my bits and pieces, and then
Yeah.
I start to look over to see if anyone else is out of their cage yet. And whilst I look over, I sneakily try and open the cage and let myself out.
Yes, sir. That will be your action to do all of that, but that is doable as you find yourself free of your cage. That takes us over to Kagor.
So, I have ideas.
I love ideas.
Ideas
I
are.
like this idea.
Oh no, is this going to be the fucking river incident again?
Yeah, it's gonna be the river incident again. Right.
I like this idea. I think I know what you're doing.
How well lit is the fire?
It is embers, I would say.
Embers. Okay, so it's not big. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been big a few minutes ago, but they've been spending the last while putting it out.
And the crossbow or the arrow guy down in the tent down here, he's the
Mhm.
big guy.
He looks to be the big guy, yeah.
Right. So lightning breath,
Oh, yes, cool. What is the range of that?
30 feet,
30 feet? Yeah, you'll hit him with that,
and
no problem at all.
But it's also a
Against these two
5
fellas
foot
as well.
distance, so I'll get the person in front of me. I'll
Yeah,
get 3
and-
people in one,
Yep,
and I roll 2d10s.
cool.
Nice.
And it's a dex save for them, I believe.
Yes. It's a
First
16
guy,
dex.
yeah, first guy definitely fails. That's a 4. Second guy gets a 7, and the captain gets a 15.
Cool. Please be
So-
decent.
Roll the old damage there.
All I can
Eight.
remember
8.
is
Very nice.
All you can remember is
As-
me slaughtering a wave of goblins in one go. About
all I
30 of them.
remember is you fucking firing lightning breath down a river and me fucking like the wall of flame at the same point and cooking everyone for almost like 30 to 40 damage each.
Yeah. Good days. Good days.
That's
All
the only
right,
good thing
so
about Chris's campaign.
They're obviously wearing mostly metal armor. The lightning kind of reverberates through that in a way that is not good for them, to say the least, and put it lightly. They do not seem pleased by your actions, but it definitely had a visible effect. You can see there's like smoke rising from beneath some of their armor, and they're actually trying to pull bits of it off as it looks like it might be catching fire. Anything else for your turn?
The guy in front of me. Can I try grab 2 of them and put their heads together like in like action movies where you just bonk them off each other? Is that possible?
If you had your action still, yes, but unfortunately your breath weapon was your action.
The bonus action. I have Thunderous Smite, I suppose.
You could set that up for the next round.
Let's have a read of this. Casting time 1 bonus action.
Yeah, so that puts like a spell on your weapon, so the next hit you do with it. That being said, you don't have your weapon right now. That is under your
Yeah.
cage currently. But you could pick up one of their weapons.
No, I'll
Like
just
the rest
unarmed
of
strike
their
the guy
hands.
closest to me. I'll just punch him with a fist.
That unfortunately is an
Oh,
action.
it's not a bonus.
No.
I'll just go defensive then. I'll just get ready
Sure.
to be swung at.
Yeah, you're in a battle stance.
Wait, Ian,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Oh, no,
Mhm.
I can't say that because.
You can't say anything, you're a crow.
Oh, yeah, true. I've actually got my little notepad of things I can say at the moment, which is my name. I don't remember what you said, but it's something dungeon. You guys keep smirking, and Dragon says we escape.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got my little notepad of words I can say.
Your dictionary.
Yeah. As this thing goes on, I'm gonna keep this notepad of words.
Illithor, it is your turn. You have a crowbar in your hand.
Yes, I attempt to pry open the lock.
I got
Excuse me,
this
what?
crowbar
Yeah.
and you fail. I'm gonna laugh at you.
It's going to be relatively easy, but I will need a strength check from you.
That's just a roll, is it?
Yep, just a straight strength one. It should be up the top left of your sheet somewhere.
Strength.
Harry Street.
Where am I going? Strength athletics. No, that's bonus. Sorry, I'm looking in the wrong place.
Oh
Strength
God.
10.
Seriously?
10.
No,
Yeah,
not
that'll do the
seriously.
trick. With the crowbar, the DC is significantly lowered. The door pries open in front of you. However, unfortunately, the crowbar is now badly bent as well. But you do manage to step free. You
Kind
have
of. He'll explain more soon.
movement if you wish to use some, but that was your action to do that.
My action. I walk around to my chest, ready to collect my things.
Oh
Can
yeah,
I give him a hand? Can I give him a hand and just pass him some?
yeah, sure. You can speed up that process for him as well.
Okay.
Brilliant. So by the time your next turn comes around, you will have all your stuff. Okay.
We also have to
Over-
end the stream right now because someone said coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine and I want to end it all.
Ban.
Yeah.
I
Imitar.
approve this message.
All right. As I've now helped Thingy get out of his cage, if you give me a sec, I would like. I'm pretty sure I'm still allowed to cast this. If I don't. If it's V, S, and M, does it need something, or can I use either of them?
Yeah, if it has M, it needs the material component. So it needs either your arcane focus, whatever that might be, your wand or a weapon or something, or the raw materials.
Can I grab that before I do anything? Considering I'm still close to
Yeah,
my cage?
wait, this is your cage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab your stuff out from under that, no problem.
Can I grab that and still make an action?
Yep, I'll allow that.
Cool. So I would like to do that. And then I would like to cast this, which is
A wall of
spawn
text.
shadow summon shadow spawn.
Jeez.
What the?
Which means I can basically summon a shadowy creature within 90 feet. And I would like to summon it with the despair bonus, which means anything within 5 feet of it has 50 feet reduced speed for the next turn. And I would like to summon that right here. Over here.
Right there.
No, over here.
closest. Got it.
So that can keep that one and the other guy that's coming busy. So I can come and help
Agra.
Dragon Man.
Wait, how far
Brilliant.
is it? 50 feet?
Holy shit. This is cool.
How far is the range, Weave?
No, I'm over here, mate.
Yeah, but where do you have to cast it around yourself, or
Yeah.
He's got it's a 90
It's a 90 feet range from me.
Okay, and
Why are you
like,
going over there?
and the effective range of it once you cast it is what, 50?
It literally it summons itself. So it has an armor class of 11, hit points 13 plus 15, 35 plus the 15, strength 13, dex 16, constitution 15, int 4, wisdom 10, charisma 16. Damage resistance is necrotic, immune to being frightened, dark vision, can understand languages you speak, which isn't very helpful, but
okay.
and its actions are the spirit makes a number of actions equal to half of this spell's level. Chilling Rend, melee weapon attack, and Dreadful Scream.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of cool stuff it can do.
So I'm summoning that to keep if I can attack the purple one.
So let me double check one thing about it.
It's also to keep the other guy busy, so that way we can focus on the larger pack.
Cool. So that takes its turn immediately after you finish your turn. So is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
That takes up like the main one, doesn't it?
That's the action.
Cool. I have how much thing of movement? 30.
Yes.
How do I? What the fuck?
Can I shout at the crow?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll shout over at I actually don't know your name yet. Never mind. Crow, fetch me my sword.
Crow, fetch sword. Don't mind me. I'm writing it down. All right, and if possible, I walk over 20 feet to his cage.
Yeah.
Can I move myself, or?
Yeah, you should be able to.
So I'm going to move over to here and grab his stuff from the bottom. Can
Yeah.
I throw The
No,
sword.
no, 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 no. Don't even think about it.
Can he, wait,
I,
can
I,
he
guys
see,
throw it?
don't
I see
remember
him
you said-
ready to throw it, and I go shake my head so many times it looks like I'm actually a bobblehead. So you're not doing that.
All right.
Would that stop Imiter, or would he still throw it?
How far can
It
you
probably
walk?
would. He's not completely stupid.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
fair enough.
Fuck.
Can you still walk 10 feet closer to him and then throw it?
That is
Yeah.
true. Cozy.
So, let's see,
No, but we
where
have to
do
throw. We have to roll for a throw and a catch.
No, he could
Yeah.
aim for he could just aim for the fucking guy next to you.
Yeah, what if he misses and scolds me?
Can I just toss it along the floor?
No.
Oh,
No,
no.
not
you can
just
slide it,
like
yeah,
throw
slide
it,
it.
like slide
Slide
it
it.
along the floor.
Okay, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, why not? Make me just a quick strength check. It's a big
Oh
sword.
god, this isn't gonna go well. I'm at -1 for strength, so
You rolled a 19 a minute ago.
yeah, and I
Oh,
rolled a 1.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's
You
like
get ready
it's
to,
like basketball. He just drops it instead of
yeah,
throwing it.
like you're bowling the sword. You get ready to throw it, and it just impales into the ground a foot in front of
Oh no.
that goes to show how strong my character is in that sense.
you.
Vision.
I
It was
Tiger's
a-
going to
Alex
give you
thrown
some
it.
abuse.
Is that dexterity instead of strength?
I still would have said strength for that because it's quite heavy.
I said strength. I'm 17. That would have been a bit better.
Fair. I think generally throwing something to someone, I'd say strength, but if it's like at someone with the intent of like
Damage.
precise
Damn.
aim, probably dex. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, that it for your turn.
I think so. So now is it time for
Is
my
that our first
shadow
nat one?
storm?
Yes, that is the first that one. Yeah.
Congratulations,
But
Weave. You're the
it's the
shitter.
opposite. Ian, it's the complete opposite of last time. Last time Heltic got a mat 20 when he threw his mace at someone and instantly impaled them.
No,
This
my
is
mace
fine.
went through their skull.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
So your shadow spawn does now have a turn.
Let's see. Where's my shadow spawn man again? He's over.
You dirtied my
here.
sword.
Actions: Chilling Rend, melee weapon. Your spell attack model 5 feet hits for 1d12 plus 3.
Sure. So make an attack roll there.
Oh, kill me now.
Oh no!
Well, that is just the damage roll. So you
Okay.
still have the attack roll of it. So the d20 plus, where is it? Plus, wait, spell attack modifier. This is your spell attack modifier. So what's your like Eldritch Blast attack bonus? +5 or +4?
+5.
+5. Great. So roll a d20 +5.
D20 plus 5. How can I? I think I
You can
that
do
one.
on roll 20. You can do slash or space, like
slash space
1d20 +5.
plus 5. Like that.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that absolutely hits. So it does do 4 damage to.
Okay.
This is for the purple
The
fella.
purple man, yeah.
Yep.
And
Beautiful.
he also has multi-attack. This spirit makes a number of attacks equal to half of this spell's level.
So you cast a 3. So that does it say if that's rounded down or up?
Whoa, it says
Rounded down.
Yeah. Okay.
it's
So the
one
spell
of
was
each.
3rd level. So that's just the 1 for now, unfortunately.
Okay.
But the higher level you get,
Uh,
the more that will be.
Yeah, and so he is now basically terrified, but
Yeah.
he can't move very well. If he's trying to run anything, he ain't getting very far.
Gotcha. Valwara.
Valara runs to or like moves to the other side of the cage and like just like screams through the side of the cage. You, Red Eyes, pass the keys.
Can I listen in to hear that so I can get the words?
Yeah, sure.
So does he? Can he walk over, or does he have to throw them?
He has to wait until his turn to do anything. But what you can do then is you can ready an action for when he does pass the keys, if he does pass the keys,
He's right,
to
100%.
unlock your thing, and then on your next turn you'll be fully available to act.
Okay, so I can say like if on his turn, if he throws the keys, I can my next
Yeah.
action is to So yeah, my next action if he successfully throws the keys is to open the gate and grab my weapon from underneath.
Okay, perfect. So I accidentally skipped you to luck as well. So we'll jump to him real quick.
No, it's okay.
Microphone.
Sorry.
We'll kill him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I am going to giant might.
Okay.
So as I giant might, I would also like to just tear apart everything. So I double in size and I double in weight.
Yes, you do.
Does everything just collapse around me?
Yeah, the chains shatter. The box, at first, it looks like you're not going to break free of it. But
Okay.
then you do. It shatters like a water balloon, and you find yourself standing your full 12 feet high, looking over this battlefield as heads kind of turn to look at you like, what have we allowed to happen?
I reach down and I grab my sword, which then also grows in size
Yep.
to match. And I walk over and I want to try and cut this guy in half.
I make an attack.
Oh no.
That will miss.
Do I get a bonus to this? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Once an issue returns your attack with a weapon or an unarmed, you can deal. No, I don't get a bonus. So then second attack to cut through him again. Does that hit?
That will definitely hit.
Right.
Good.
Plus that damage. So how rough is rough right now?
He does not look well. You have lobbed off one of his legs.
Oh,
He
okay.
is hovering against a tent stake with a spear just kind of pointed in your direction. He is not going to survive very long at all.
And then I'm just going to move myself to here, I think.
Sure.
And yeah.
All right.
It's just a
Yeah.
flesh wound, exactly.
He also gets 10 less feet of movement just from my feet.
Well, yeah.
He also
I
doesn't
mean,
have a leg.
He does have one leg,
True,
so it
true.
does make a little bit of sense. Vindu, your turn.
Not measured in
So-
feet anymore, it's in foot.
So in the midst of watching this giant absolutely decapitate this man's leg, I slowly walk over towards the
Alawar.
Valawar's cage and just unlock it. Just like, oh, I have the keys. Grand, perfect. So I walk over and just unlock it.
Uh-huh.
And while that's unlocked, I continue to kind of look around to see if there's anyone nearby.
Any
And,
ally
like-
or any opponents or?
I'm kind of just like looking to see if I can spot anyone. I know there's some people out in the distance, but I don't think me full on sprinting towards them is going to work. So I kind of just hang around the cage until Valawar gets out and gets his equipment.
Sure. Yeah, not a problem. To the guards. So reminder, this guy's not here. Actually, let me block this guy out real quick, just so we remember. Josh Shave.
It's just like I throw my mace into the bushes again.
There you go.
Whom. Yeah, that was
No.
Yeah,
So now that the guards are available to act, Utherlock gets flooded. Oh, hold person, real quick. Is that a wisdom save at the end of their turn?
yes.
Okay, so I forgot that last turn, but that's my bad, so I'll just skip that one. But I'll do one at the end of this turn for sure. This guy's going to charge over towards Kagra, and this guy is going to try and do what he can about the prisoners, and he's going to play range. Okay, so against Utherlock, that is going to be 6 hits total.
Nah, no. They wouldn't do that to me. I'm
Well,
friendly.
Let's find out. The
Oh, I was
first
rolling,
3, there is a nat 1 and a nat 2 in there, but the other one is a natural 18, so I think that'll hit.
Yeah, AC 7.
And then the other 3, geez, 18, 17. That is a 16, a 17, and an 18 to hit.
16 won't, 17 will, 18 will. So,
So
4
3
hits?
hits
3
total,
hits.
3
3
hits.
Okay, no problem.
With a spear, so that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 points of damage total to you, piercing from 3 different puncture wounds in this behemoth that is running across the battlefield.
I'll kind of just look at the things that are all around me and go, oh, now be very careful. You might poke the wrong thing.
We have
Love
a
that.
promiscuous big man.
You do, yes.
Lovely.
Against Kagor, similar story, 6 hits against you.
Agra,
See
by
how
the
many
way.
hit. Huh?
Agra.
Kagra, sorry. Another natural 1, but the other ones are a 14 and a 17.
17 hits.
17 hits, and then the other 3 A 15, a 22, and a definite miss.
How much
So
damage
2
am I taking?
hits, you take 6, 9, 13 piercing damage total.
You hearing this, Falwar? Yeah.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay, over to the guard beside the shadow spawn. He's going to make 2 attacks against it, but I believe these are disadvantaged, and it's a good thing they are because one of them was a nat 20, but it actually just misses instead.
Armor is
Hey, oh,
14.
yeah,
Let me
it
see.
was like a 7 to hit, and that one is a 9 to hit. They both miss. And then on
They just fade through.
yeah, literally, he's just like starstruck at what he's supposed to do with this thing that is made out of shadow. On Imitar, 2 hits against you as well. First 2 definitely miss, and the second 2 are a 18 and a 15.
Both hit.
Cool. That is 9. That was only 11 damage to you, piercing.
That is still a lot.
It is still a fair bit, to be fair. And just at the end of the guard's turns before... Actually, this fella's meant to have my bad. Oops. He's on 12. Just before the next turn, the guy that is currently crushed under the cage sort of whimpers to you, Vindu, and says something along the lines of what you could hear in the action. I'm trying to help. Get me out from the... I'm trying to help, I promise. Get it off
Hold
of
on.
me.
Didn't bother that. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to look at a spell.
It's all good. That takes us to Kagra.
Yeah, I'm thinking about whether to like. Yeah, there's some thought processes in here. I'm trying to decide whether or not to moonbeam directly on top of myself.
Is Moonbeam only 5-foot circle? So I think if it's only a 5-foot circle, it might, if you do it on top of yourself, it might only do it on you. So you will have to make the save against your own spell.
And I wouldn't hit any of them.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think you
sure
could
it is
put
only
it
5.
like whatever the range of it, you might be able to throw it on this guy down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if that's your action, then you won't be able to attack the things around you too.
Well, I can do another lightning breath. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Can I do so? If I do lightning breath, let's say this angle here, because it's 5 foot in radius, it hits the 2 guys, the red and blue, and the orange and purple.
You would have to choose one of them to hit.
Even if I was aiming for yellow.
Yeah. It's kind of an edge case, but yeah.
If you
'Cause-
want
so basically, to decide if it hits someone, it has to have more than half of their square. And if it's got a 5-foot radius, it's only getting exactly half of both of these guys.
Yeah,
so you kind
okay.
of have to angle it just slightly towards one of them.
you could take a step back.
They get chance though on me then. They get I'm
Yeah,
stepping
they
out
get
of the
an opportunity
engagement.
attack.
3 of them will get an attack on me, which is I'm stepping back just to get a sword. A bad idea, but I
mean,
could try blow
If
one
you
of them
want to
up.
hit me, you can hit me. I'm fine with that.
I could aim for green, I suppose, couldn't I? And
Yeah. If you tag me, you tag me. I'm not.
You could
against
go
it.
much further.
Yeah.
You could go all the way to what I can't see his color, but this fella down the bottom.
Yep.
And if you
Yeah,
angle it
give it a
slightly,
shot.
you could hit one of these fellas too. So it would be 4 people in
what
the
about the
hit,
guy to the
including you,
right?
Turlock.
This guy here.
Yeah, he'd be in that as well.
So I hit 4.
So you'd get one of these 2 and all of the 3 down that way.
Well then, like, there's no choice, then I have to do that. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, you are also hitting Uther.
yeah, well, fuck him, he's fine. He's grand, like.
He'll be grand.
Is this
Yeah,
a magical
so it's
effect?
It is, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I
don't
is
know.
this?
yeah, it would be. It would be.
It would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, acceleration of magical energy.
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. I get advantage on this.
I've been playing Munchkin. You have to read things very clearly. Yeah, so it's
So
just
dex
Dex.
saves.
Yeah, 16.
Oh, I'm fine. Huh.
I save.
What's the DC?
16. 16 Dex.
16. Fail,
You missed
fail,
out on an
fail.
opportunity to say 23
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And be sad.
this guy automatically fails because he's still paralyzed. I forgot to roll his save. Actually, let me just roll that real quick. His wisdom fails as well, and then last guy is blue. They literally all fail.
Okay, that's really good. Now I just have to roll a really good damage roll.
Yep.
Hooray! Oh
Second
fuck me.
one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice,
That's not bad.
nasty. I take 7.
You take 6. That is enough to actually kill this fella. He drops down dead.
Nice.
Yellow is still alive, but looking very hurt.
Does he get auto fail? No, he doesn't get auto. He gets auto crit. Sorry.
Yeah, for regular hits.
Sorry.
5. He is looking really hurt, like as bad as the guy that you two nearly decapitated. And blue is looking actually really similar. Not good at all. They are. You could fart in their general direction, and they would probably keel over and die.
Nice.
Anything else for your turn, Kagra?
It says a bonus action for me is 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, so that if you make an attack as your action with the weapon you're holding, you can make one as your bonus as well, but only if you do it with your action first.
Okay, and then Misty Step.
Yes,
So I could Misty Step out.
you could
Misty
indeed.
Step activate, grab your weapon.
That's what I'm thinking. I could try to Misty Step. Misty Step backwards.
Yeah,
Like
your
for-
sword is like here.
Yeah, pretty much just in
Yeah,
front
so
of,
just cast Misty Step then.
cool. That
Um,
is that's your second level spell, right?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
have to click.
So you have no more second level spell slots left if you do this.
Yes.
Cool. You successfully teleport over there, and you are on your sword, and I'll let you pick it up as well because it was
Ooh.
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
He's 3-pound sword.
the
Wait, do I have my
captain's
great sword as well? Just as a
which sword would you have told him to pick up?
because
did-
it's a crow. I'm not sure which one he would have picked up.
I just
Oh,
picked up
sorry,
heads
was
or
that,
tails.
Heads or tails, I guess. If you have more than one, heads or tails, which one he picked up?
Roll a d4. 1 to
Yeah, go
2.
on.
1 to 2 is one weapon. 2 to 4 is the 3 to 4 is the other.
2 by size. 1 to 2 is long sword. 2 to
Normal
4 is
greatsword.
the big sword.
Okay.
No more great.
So it's the long sword.
I want to play it fair because he's a crow.
Very
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
Okay, so you have a long sword in your hands.
Great sword.
Great sword. Sorry.
The other one's a long sword.
Okay.
How do I get
The other one's a long sword.
Yes. Brilliant. Okay, captain's turn. He is surveying this battlefield, and to him, thanks, CJ. To him,
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you who was
That wasn't me. No.
It was.
Who
I know
was
who it
that?
was.
Okay.
You can't
Uh,
check because of the name changes, but that's not
yeah.
me. I saw it there and I was looking at it like, what?
He is going to make 2 attacks against Uther because he's the biggest target right now.
Lovely. Are these ranged attacks?
These are ranged attacks.
1 second. Let me check something.
That's making me nervous. What?
Bring back the book.
I use my Cloud Rune reaction.
Okay, what does that do, Jim?
So his same roll onto you roll both attacks.
Sure.
I take so you said 2 attacks onto me. I can choose for him to shoot another target with my Cloud Rune, so basically deflecting the air.
Is it if it hits or if it misses or both?
When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack,
Hit.
so I have
Cool.
to be hit first. That's
Okay,
what I
well,
mean.
the first is a 16 and the second is a 15.
They both miss, so I don't even need to do it.
Fair enough. Your reaction is saved.
Nice.
Uh,
Not really. I kind of wanted to kill one of the guards around me.
I know
Yeah,
that feeling. Don't worry about it.
The captain was being very precautious with his shots, we can say. He was trying not to hit one of his men, and even though there was a big target in front of him, it's still a difficult shot. But that takes us over to Illithor.
I check for immediate threats to my person.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
one person
believe-
like 2 feet in front of you and another one.
Yeah, so I see 2 guards nearby.
Yep.
So I believe I get 2 attacks per action. So
You do.
I fire an arrow at the closest one, the orange balloon.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in the way.
So I roll in D20 or D&D Beyond, isn't it? do I get
Yes. Yeah.
Assume I need
it-
to roll to check the hit.
Yep. So that's the +4 +5 on the d20.
What do I do? Roll. Did it work this time? Did it come in? Am I still
Did
doing it wrong?
not.
No, but I can see it. You rolled
Yeah, I see. A 19 was it? Oh wait, no, was it?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
It's a 19.
19. Yes.
Plus.
It's like a
has the
million to
plus-
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. So go ahead, roll damage.
So just roll again.
So it should be like a D8 plus something.
D8. 4.
4, and then what's your Dex modifier?
Dex modifier plus. Is that where it says acrobatics?
No, it'd be
yeah.
up the top somewhere beside dexterity.
Dexterity plus. So I have 19 plus 4.
19 plus
Jesus.
4. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So the 19 plus 4 definitely hits, and then the damage is 4 plus 4 is 8 damage. Very nice. And this was on the orange fella.
Do you want to,
All right.
considering I'm like 2 feet in the way, what am I going to do?
He is looking very hurt. Your second attack, who are you aiming for?
I will go for him again to finish him off.
Go for it.
So D20. 16.
Yep, so plus the stuff that definitely hits.
And then
So
8 again.
Yep,
Ooh, 7.
plus 4 is 11 damage. That'll exactly do it. That is enough to drop him in his steps. As moving forward to engage you guys, just 2 arrows whiz past Imitar and just flatten this guy to the ground as he falls.
Nice.
Anything else for your turn?
I look around a bit.
Move over to here, just
Yeah.
to get out of harm's way between, or maybe here, out
Sure.
of harm's way with some backup and some beefier guys in front of me.
Not a problem. Have I messed up the turn order here? No, he's meant to be there.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
That's it, I think.
Awesome. So it is Imitar's turn.
So he's got all his weapons now, so I don't have to worry about anything.
Yep. No funky business.
I'm just gonna move a little bit back a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to fire 2 of the Eldritch Blasts at the blue and green guy. They're coming in to save coming in over here.
Sure.
So it's the +5 one first.
Yep.
To see if it hits.
Precisely.
No, that's not great.
That will unfortunately miss.
All right. I'll just go again. See if I can get another one. I'm really not having good luck.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, this one goes off into the sky. And now, while it does, 2 magical blasts do whiz by him, and he does have like a reaction to like, what the hell was that? He does not take any damage from those attacks.
Man, I did really well getting out of the cage, and now I'm just like, well.
Front loaded all your luck.
Can I possibly just crouch just to like get into a defensive position just in case he tries to rush at me?
Yeah, not a problem.
And then I will be done with that, I think.
Okay.
So
And
now
your
I got
shadow
my little
spawn.
shadow man. He is going to have another thwack at the man in front of him.
Actually, sorry, should I be 1 square back to get my
Oh.
sword?
No, he moved.
He moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very confused there
So
for a second.
you're grand there. So this is against Pink. Pink is hit before, so. Okay. So roll a d20 plus 5 to hit.
Roll.
There's a pink.
Yeah, this is against Pink, who has been hit once before.
Come on.
Where is pink?
Oh, where's Pink? This fella.
That's purple for me.
Oh, maybe he is purple.
I think I have a
Sorry.
color blind.
For me as well.
That will unfortunately just miss.
Ah, damn it.
That is
don't
an
think
unlucky turn. Yeah, I know there's nothing that can unfortunately make that one hit.
Rip.
But a nice try nonetheless. As we go over to Felwada, who is
Leaving.
free now, I believe.
Yeah, so like I said, my previous action was once he opened the cage, I grab my quarterstaff and I step out of and I get ready to fight someone.
Fight someone.
Any
Yeah.
attack spell you have, like that you roll to hit, will be an instant critical on this guy, by the way.
Oh, nice. So yeah, I step out of the cage. I like lift up my quarterstaff. I kind of like twirl it or whatever, and I like pointed towards the guy that I paralyze, and I just like don't, and I like very like loudly just like scream so that Weep can hear it. Don't think I forgot about you, and then I cast Guiding Bolt straight at his chest.
Love that. Right, roll to attack to hit.
So it's the hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
You have advantage because he is paralyzed.
Roll
Okay.
again.
Oh shit! So do I? How do I?
So
What
just
do I do
roll.
now?
Yeah, roll her again.
With advantage or just normal?
Just
Normal.
yeah, normal roll because together then it would be advantage.
Same again.
14 unfortunately just misses.
My guy's like, oh no, never mind.
He's like hobbling on the spot, just desperately trying to dodge these blasts.
I like tap my quarterstaff. Like the fuck? Like why did it the shit?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Any movement for you on this turn?
So I can't attack again. Do I have any bonus actions? The only bonus action I have is Healing Word. So I am going to use Healing Word to heal Uther.
Okay.
So I just
Yeah,
added
can't complain about that.
and that's guaranteed hit, right? So I just
Yep.
Yeah, you
cast
just
it.
roll the number.
Roll the healing. I
Nice.
will take 6. Very happy.
And that's a level 2 slot gone. Cool.
Okay. That does take us to Uther.
I like kind of take like the blast of healing in my back, kind of go like, oh yeah, and then just take the sword, swing it around, and just try and slice Green in front of me in two.
All right, roll to hit.
Yep. Go on. Oh,
That unfortunately just misses. What is going on? You guys' luck is right.
after missing, I'll just kind of go, wait, you moved, and then just throw the sword back at Blue.
Go for it.
Oh no.
That will just hit.
Oh, okay. Big damage. Might as well.
Wasn't necessary. He was low. That is enough to cleave him in half. Oh, Chad, you had more damage on top anyway. Jeez.
I will bonus action second wind.
Go for it.
Just for healing.
Sure thing.
13.
That takes us over to Vindu.
Okay, so I'm gonna
In which
decide.
everybody on the battlefield right now is looking pretty hurt, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm
Except
gonna
for
use
the
this
big guy, right?
opportunity.
I hit the big guy.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to dash towards the orange and purple dude and slash at him with my dagger. And and with one of my bonus actions, since I'm using a one-handed weapon, I can also use a bonus attack with my crossbow, in which I will then use my crossbow to maybe do a bit of damage towards orange and green.
What's the primary weapon you're using? The first one?
Check now. It's
Crossbow
primary-
first, finish with dagger, no?
I think it's okay because they both have the light property.
Yeah, they're both one-handed weapons, so you technically can, yeah.
I think he can do it whatever order he likes.
I would do dagger first and then crossbow.
Sure
So
thing.
you're like
Sick.
The opposite of a Valorant player.
he's gonna
I'll knife him first, and then I'll finish him with a pistol.
no, he's gonna fucking like jet dash with this dagger out past the fucking orange and purple guy, and then just like point blank the crossbow to the other guy's head.
Pretty much.
Watch him
Beautiful.
miss.
So, what do I roll here then?
You're all out the door and go next. I mean, no flame from the dragon. Just
Hold on, I'll move myself towards here. So like I'm practically in front of this chap right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do I need to think of this now with the dagger. I'll do this. Okay, and then damage.
Oh, that'll definitely hit Jesus. And you
And
have the
then-
crossbow expert feat, yes, so the melee doesn't even matter for you.
Okay, so do I just do damage now? So
Yeah, so roll damage. You can click on the dagger text in Roll20. It should auto roll the damage as well. Oh,
nice.
Oh,
disgusting.
damn.
Wait, does he have
Very
sneak
nice.
attack?
I will say for the purposes of this, yeah, because he kind of just entered the fight and came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Orange, pink. Where's orange, pink? Orange, pink. Oh, that is enough to drop him. Jeez, he was only like touched once, but that is enough damage to take him out of the equation.
He took 3 damage.
and then with that, I quickly kind of adjust myself. So go maybe about here, and like back up a little bit, and then shoot my crossbow towards orange and green. So let's see. Okay.
That will just miss, unfortunately.
Ah, damn it.
Just whizzes by his head, and his attention is turned towards you now.
All I see is that we are inconsistent.
I
as
appreciate
fuck.
that at least.
Nice.
Okay.
Throw the dice at them instead.
Anything else for Vindu's turn?
Yeah, that's my done.
Okay, that goes over to the guards. This guy's. I'll do his save real quick. See if he break free of the whole person. Nope, that's a natural one. Red and green are going to make this time only 4 attacks total against Uther, trying to take down the giant in the party.
Doesn't one of them only have one leg as well?
He's going to try. 17 and a 20 hit. The rest miss, right?
Yeah, 2 hits.
Cool.
I was nearly full HP. Don't do it to me.
That is 10 damage.
Oh.
Not nothing you can't scrape off.
It's
However,
it's a fifth of my health.
well,
Sucks to be you.
Sure, look. Orange Green, having just had a bolt fire past his head, is going to run straight up to Vindu.
Shit.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? Because he's
No,
passing me?
he's just still inside your range. If he went one more square, you would have.
Okay. I'm trying to save
So
you.
he's going to make 2 attacks against you. That is the 22 and an 18 to hit.
Okay. Is it possible I can use a dodge at this opportunity?
You can uncanny dodge one of them, yeah. So it would do half damage.
Okay, so what do we do here?
You take hits.
I take hits. Okay, how do I?
Do you want to use it for the first or the second one?
I'll dodge the first attack.
Good check, because that was one that did more damage. So it was going to be 6, but instead that first one is only half to 3 damage to you. And then the second one does 5 total, so only 8 damage.
Right, grand.
Not bad.
I've got some
Love to
nice
see it.
dice here.
Purple is going to try and attack the shadow spawn again. And miss horribly with a 1 and a 2. And this guy's going to take another ranged attack with it's going to toss a javelin.
Guess you could say he's shadow boxing. Sorry.
He is going to go for...
I just realized the fucking shadow
Maybe
and the
sorry.
guy hitting the shadows. Every one of them has missed. Every
Yeah.
attack.
Which is kind of fitting, because he is spooked to the thing. So,
He's just like,
2 javelins flying towards Imitar. Oh, they definitely hit. That's a 21 and a 23.
Jesus Christ. I'd die at this point.
This damage is going to hurt. The first one does 9 damage, and the second one also does 9 damage.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
They were max damage rolls.
oh no.
This is fucking 18 damage.
That is going to hurt. But that is his turn.
I'm just a tiny bit hurt. Just a little bit. If I was to say that someone sneezed on me and I'd fall over,
They're a
they'd
lovely
be pretty
set. I got them
apt
from
description.
Dakota Irish. Really, really nice set.
Green Orange is going to yet again beg to be saved, insisting that he is
Really,
here
really
to help.
Do I
But we're
believe
going to
him?
go on to Kagra.
Do I believe green orange first off?
Make an insight check if you want.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention, but I hear something and I'm like, oh, worm.
Yeah, you barely hear
Yeah.
it. Kagra, what's up for you,
Sorry,
Mr. Sator?
I was trying to do something there. Never mind me.
Oh, you got.
I was going to see if I can get us a sponsorship.
Oh.
We'll see what we can do. But right, there's one guy in front of me. Healthy boy can deal with that. I kind of want to let more lightning off just for the crack.
Bit of a crackle. What good ones?
More of a
could you
snap
do?
and a
You
pop,
could-
hopefully.
Oh,
35, just under.
yeah, just outside. I mean, you could still hit the two of them, and this guy would probably drop dead.
Yeah, but that guy's still paralyzed. Like he's useless.
Yeah,
like.
true. He's not harming anyone.
You get the big guy. No one's-
Well, I have a
no one's
sword
using
now. May as well start swinging. No,
Ah, hell yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
Careful with that sword now.
Nope.
Sharp.
After we've
quite
done the other roles, the secret roles, I think I know how to handle something that big. Right. Inside jokes.
Session 0 reference.
Yeah, I'll just swing a sword at your man.
Go for it.
I'll give him a go with the great sword. Please give me a good roll today.
This is.
Oh,
Oh god.
My blind, where's orange green? Oh, there's orange. Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately. Damn. Yeah, you have 2 attacks, though.
yeah, I could lightning breath and just go for the other 2 for the crack. I've stepped in now. I should be within range, right?
Oh,
Yeah?
maybe? Yes. Yes, yeah.
I'll lightning breath the other 2 then. I'll play it safe.
Yeah, it won't catch that guy.
I have. Oh, 9's fine. That's my last chance with the lightning breath before rest. There's no
Okay,
more lightning.
cool. Good to know. Yellow drops dead, which means Valwara's concentration is now also broken, so you are free to concentrate on another concentration spell. And green will absolutely also die. Holy, he's dead as dishwater.
Ah. Okay.
Double kill.
Nice one.
That counts as 3 for me so far. Or
Nice one, nice
4?
one, nice one.
I count 4? 3 or
That's
4?
good.
All right,
That is
Gimli.
good.
That counts as 1.
Brilliant. Anything else for Kagra's turn? Yes, not.
No,
Moving on to
I'm
the
good. I'm good.
Cool.
Alright, I spoke under my breath there.
No, you're good. Captain is going to take. Well, he's just seen lightning come out of Kagra, so he's going to shoot 1 arrow towards Kagra. That is a natural 20.
Fuck.
Reaction.
What's
Oh.
the range on that one?
30 feet.
Yeah. Oh, he's just inside. So what? It makes it just a regular hit.
No, my reaction actually deflects the attack using the same roll at another target. So red, basically.
Am I
So,
blind? Where's red?
Red's
Right next
behind
to
me.
him.
Oh, red is behind you. Nice.
So-
He's the one with one leg.
You kind of
Yes.
watch, you know, Jet when she like goes to dash and there's just like the burst of air on my left arm. This rune like flicks off and my hand reaches out, guides, takes the arrow that's flying through and just pulls it around my head and just sinks it into the skull of red behind me.
Yeah, they were 2 nasty rolls as well. That was nearly 20 damage. Red drops like a sack of potatoes.
Nice one.
And the captain kind of looks in horror at what he's done, and his next one's going straight
I
for
agree,
you.
Sam. It's a bit of a strange one.
That is a second natural 20.
Oh no. Okay. Yep. Hit me.
Dirty. It can't be max roll again, right?
It definitely is.
No, it's
Motherfucker's rolling better than us.
7. That is 12 damage to you.
Okay. Someone else did 10. That was nearly more than that. Okay.
Just have 1
I
more
like-
health points, like.
It'll like
True.
sink into my chest, and I'll just kind of go, oh, okay.
That is not his turn because he's going to action surge. You shoot 2 more. One of them going.
You trying to
for-
kill him?
One of them going for Uther, which misses, and the
Nice.
second one for Kagra again, which
come
is
on,
a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I can only do that once, I'm afraid.
That
guys.
is only 6 damage.
Any reactions? No, I don't. 6 damage. I'll take it.
Yeah, so nothing too
Well,
serious.
like not like I have a choice in the matter, but
Illithor, you're up.
Yeah, so I use my short sword
Mm-hmm.
to attempt to finish off this guy on the ground beside me.
Okay,
wanna
the
take
guy
any
begging to
chances?
help.
Oh wait,
Love it.
yeah. So that is a d20 to start.
Is he not trying to help us?
Yep.
Oh, do I know this?
Yes,
I
we
mean,
He
has
said it
kind
to
of
you.
He
been
has been
saying
saying he
it.
wants to help, but he hasn't done anything to help yet.
He's been
Okay,
trapped
so
under a
right.
fucking
Is he
cage.
unconscious or is he
He
just
was
happy
trying-
out
He
laying
is
it?
awake. He is just pinned underneath a cage that has landed on him.
Okay, so he's no threat whatsoever to me.
Everyone else is killing shit.
No,
and Ramon's
no,
like the
I don't
one
care
guy
about
that's
him, I
pinned
am
to the floor. I'll
selfish.
take this one.
I am selfish as balls. If he is there, he's on his own. Good. Okay.
Fair enough.
So instead, I will
Fuck's sake.
see what's my range on my spell.
This guy's closest to you, then there's these two guys over here, and then there's the captain. So it's kind of only 4 things left.
So I have a question about my snare, which involves a lasso, but it's a trap. Can I use that in a fight? Like if I land the lasso on someone, they are snared.
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun.
Like it's a trap, but it's a lasso. It says. I
Yeah,
cast
you
spell. I
can
use the rope to
MacGyver.
create a circle with a 5-foot radius on the ground or the floor. When I finish casting, it disappears and becomes a trap. Anyone steps in it gets snared.
Sure. What's the casting time of it?
Cast time 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, yeah. So that will take 10 turns to do. So I would
Okay, yeah,
advise
never
not doing
mind.
that one.
Okay, back to the longbow then.
Yep.
What's my 150 feet? What distance am I from the captain?
Much less than that.
Much less. Cool. I will use. Where did I read this before? My hunter's sense to see if he has any vulnerabilities.
Okay, he does not have any vulnerabilities.
He has no vulnerabilities.
Nope.
In that case, I will shoot orange and green beside Kagra
Yeah.
with my longbow.
Go
With
for it.
strike number 1. 10.
10 will miss, unfortunately.
Miss. And then with the second arrow from the attack, I will go for him again. Oh, 3.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Enough
wait,
said.
Didn't hit aggro with that one.
It was 10 plus what? What's your plus on your longbow? Do you remember?
Look. There's a.
Yeah, and then just before the end, I will climb on top of this cage.
Oh, wait, hang on. You have a +9 to hit.
Oh,
So you add 9 to those rolls.
okay. So
Wait, what
19
was the first one? A 10, was it?
10. First one was
Oh
a
yeah,
10.
a 19 will absolutely hit then.
Oh, okay.
So you can roll your damage then.
So then it was a 1d6. No, 8, you said.
Yeah, 1d8 +4 for you.
Plus 4. So it's an 8 plus 4. So 12.
Yeah, dirty. Okay. That is on orange, green. Yeah, that takes him down. He drops.
Yeah, he drops. And then, so that was back to the first one. So I have my second arrow again. So I will go for the guy, green and blue, on the outskirt of the thing.
Yeah,
The feet. 20. Ooh, 12. So +9 would be the 21.
that'll hit.
And damage 6 plus 4, so 10.
10 damage to him. All right, he is hurt. Still standing, but hurt. That's an arrow into his hip at very least. Definitely some internal bleeding if he doesn't get that seen to by a doctor immediately. All right, that takes us over to Imitar. Top of the round.
First thing I'm doing, literally getting as far away from this as possible. I am moving all the way over here.
Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Pussy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we haven't
Who
had the
here
easy
is
versus
2
jokes yet. We're all
HP?
good.
Me.
Oh, damn.
Ooh,
shit, okay,
That's a tough one.
Was that a single digit? Or how much do you
Yes,
have?
2 HP. I've been stabbed twice and had a javelin thrown in my
Holy
thing
fuck.
twice.
Sheesh. All
Okay,
right.
never mind.
So you are in cover now from the javelin thrower. The only
Yeah.
one that can really see you now is the captain.
I will.
Oh, actually.
Can I if I move, can I do a cantrip and a bonus action?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna go chill touch. Actually, wait. Chill touch on the blue and green guy in the top left or top right.
I
what
believe
is-
chill touch is 5-foot range.
It's-
No, it's
yeah, it's-
120.
Is it?
Oh, dirty.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
yeah, I
the-
mixed it up. Yeah, I mixed it up with vampiric touch as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem at all. So that's a save for him or an attack roll?
Attack roll.
Go for it.
17. There we go.
Oh, yeah, 22 absolutely hits.
All right, and then roll for
The damage.
You just make someone cold.
I think it reduces their
Really cold.
movement as well.
Cold on drugs is the best way you can put it. 10 damage, that takes him down.
All right. And if possible, for a bonus action, I would like to cast Hex on
Yep.
the leader.
Absolutely. Can be done. He is now hexed. He doesn't make any save. Hey, I believe you can pick an ability check that he gets disadvantage with.
This target has disadvantage on ability checks made. Which is the one that makes it in terms of like to dodge attacks? Can I make him disadvantage for that?
So that wouldn't be checks.
That would be a
that'd be
saving
saves.
throw.
So for checks, wisdom is typically a good one. That would affect his his perception during the battle.
I'll go with that one because that way he might not be able to check us all at the back.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
it
good
goes
shout.
until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6. Does that count for whenever anyone hits him?
No, just you.
Just me. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast this.
that stacks up nastily.
That way I can do it.
Beautiful. Your shadow spawn.
Shadow spawn. Let's see. Can he hit hit something for once now?
I believe.
What does being frightened do?
It means a creature can't move towards the thing it's frightened from, and it can't. It has disadvantage on attacks against it.
All right. I might actually. Wait, is the blue and green guy still alive or?
No, sorry, he is not. He is dead.
Oh.
Right?
If possible, how far can this
Died
thing
off
move?
distance. Deadly.
How far can this thing move in general? Speed 40 foot.
Jesus, that thing is fast.
I'm gonna send this guy straight in front of the other guy. The leader. I can't.
Oh, yeah?
I can't touch. But I want to put him.
Oh yeah, there.
there. And
In front like that,
if-
okay?
Yeah, and then try and hit him with just the melee. Wait,
Lack of opportunity? No?
no, he only has one ability, one attack.
This guy can, but he's going to save his reaction.
Okay.
Uh,
As for the other guy, we just.
That scares me.
Wait, actually, I just did that, and I'm gonna cast the dreadful scream. This spirit screams. Every creature within 30 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Do your rulers.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
You motherfucker,
Yeah,
do your
that's
fucking
fine.
I
rulers
was
like.
gonna say something, but at the same
That
time,
doesn't make any sense if I did that. Actually, I'm just gonna hit it because if they fail, they have to run away from him. Well, they can't run to him, so I'm just gonna roll to hit him with my chloric claws. I can't actually see what it rolled.
rolled a 1 again, man.
Damn, this thing is.
Wait,
no,
no,
that's
is
that's
that-
only for the damage. That's only for the
that's the
damage. You still
damage.
roll to hit.
Oh,
So d20 plus 5 because you have a plus 5 spell attack
Yeah.
modifier. Yep.
slash.
If you want to keep it simple, you could just roll an Eldritch Blast in its place because it's the same
True.
attack.
Not the damage, the to hit.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just do the plus 5.
I will hit. So it does the 4 damage to him.
He's finally not
v-
shadowboxing anymore.
He's actually hitting things. The captain is a little alarmed by this thing. Like he's a captain of the Doran military. He's seen some things in his days, but you know, up close and personal, not quite the same as what he's
Distance.
probably used to. Yeah. I think that takes us to Valrada.
Okay. So just as I start, can I like check everyone's like just using perception? Can I just like have a quick scan of everyone's current health?
Yes, please.
Or like how
I'm
how
above-
everyone
I'm above
everyone
half.
is.
I think Illithor is looking the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bleeding crow at cage over.
Quite literally. Can I use the word help yet?
So
Nope.
so I'm thinking I might do life transference into him.
Well, the thing is, I'm quite far away there.
I
I
You're
know,
already like 15
But the
feet.
thing is, right? So because you're still in his line of sight, if he hits a stray arrow on you, you might go into a fucking
Death.
True.
saving throw. So I'm thinking I might heal you, but I don't know if I want to burn life transference.
I mean, how low is like Kaugia and
Agra.
UFO? Yeah, whatever.
I'm above half. I'm 28 out of
I
54.
think they're both above half. I think.
Oh, okay. Well, just in case, like, because they're the ones that might be taking most of the brunt of the force at the moment.
We're healthy.
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
The dragon and a fucking 12-foot Satyr.
I'm sorry,
if
I'm
I-
man. I'm very weak.
If I cast a spell on myself, can I then still move and attack?
Yes, you can move, but the attack depends on whether the spell you cast on yourself is a bonus action or not.
Oh shit! Okay.
Heal and
How
go.
far are they away? Yeah, I might heal him just to be safe, and then move up. I have to be in touch. You know, I kind of want to see what life transference does, but I'm afraid that I might kill myself.
It's fine. It should be fine. I'm well hidden
Well,
behind.
It's
Sinnot.
it's 4. I take 4d8 necrotic damage, and then whatever damage I take is doubled healing onto the target.
It's a
Jesus.
very good healing spell, but it is risky. What HP do you currently have?
Yeah.
38.
Valrada?
38.
Okay, you'll survive it.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck
Even
it. We're
if
doing it.
even
We're
if you
doing
roll
this,
8s on everything.
The
Yeah,
thing is,
we're-
you're still healthy. If you want to go and help them fight him, I can just. sit
I
back.
yeah, but I have way lower damage than you do.
True.
We'll
So
get it in 2 turns, like. Don't worry about
Yeah.
that, like.
Yeah, I'll just hold off on that then. I'm just gonna use level 2 healing word then.
Nice.
Okay.
On to him first. So
Oh,
11
nice roll.
healing.
Good roll. Nasty.
So you go up 11 health, and then I'm just
my
gonna.
God.
How far can I?
It's
move?
like I wasn't hit by a stray javelin.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to Uther.
Sure thing.
Oh, seeing as Satyr buddies.
Satyr movement.
Fuck off. I'm the real
Absolutely.
Satyr.
Anything else?
And do I
I
have a
think you
bonus
have an action because healing word's a bonus.
Oh
That's
shit!
true.
Yeah, you're right.
You could use a cantrip that's an
cantrip, yeah.
action or something like that.
Yeah,
a
let me
weapon.
let me see what cantrips I have. If there's anything
Sacred
interesting
Flame, I
here.
think you had.
Yeah, I could use Sacred Flame.
I think.
I guess
think
I
you
could.
had, yeah.
How far are you guys away? Can you all reach him this
He
turn,
has
or-
max
Yep.
6 HP.
I can reach him.
Like, well, like he's a captain, so you might
Is
have like
there-
8 HP.
Is there anyone who can't reach him this turn that wants to?
No.
I mean,
Can well and truly hit him from over here.
Okay.
just one point of view is we're pretty sure we're going to take him down in the next round unless something.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna.
strange
I
happens.
think I might just cast Sacred Flame on him then.
Go for it. So it's a dex save for him, is it?
Dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
That is 20 something, 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he? No, he doesn't take half, unfortunately, because it's only a cantrip.
Yep.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, he will dodge that then. Uther.
Yeah, I just walk up to this dude.
Walk up to the frickin' smack.
Walk
Yeah,
up to him.
I'll place myself there so someone else can squeeze in, and yeah, I'm just gonna hit him.
Cleave the bastard.
Terrifying, because he's like 12 foot tall at this moment.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that'll
yes,
absolutely
yes,
hit him.
yes.
Cleave him in two.
I'm going
Aim for the
to-
nuts.
Big damage. Big damage.
Ah,
big damage.
No.
Aw.
My reroll didn't work for me.
and then a d6 on top of that for damage. But can he also make me a strength saving throw real quick?
He can certainly try.
It's a low DC.
Well, it's a low roll, so you might be in luck. 12.
Fails DC 14. He is now restrained and takes, I don't know, 5 fire damage. As when I cleave through, the sigil on my left hand just kind of burns, and you watch 2 giant like shackles pierce into his right, pierce into his left, and he's restrained, cannot move. And at the start of his turn, he takes 2d6 fire damage again.
God damn.
He gets a
He
save.
is
Glad to hear, Sal. Glad to
looking
hear.
bloodied.
I have
which-
a second attack, I believe, as well.
You do.
I mean, does he want to surrender?
I mean, surrender.
So he repeats that saves at the end of his throw. Yeah, no, I'm just going to cleave him. Ooh, does that miss?
Thanks, buddy.
17 does miss.
Oh, no. Okay.
This guy's got a little bit of a higher armor thing going on.
Well, he can't move and he's getting burned to death, so maybe we should just get him to surrender.
And I'll I guess I kind of say, well, it seems like you're left all alone. What are you going to do now? As I
Alright.
wipe the blood off my sword.
Very well. Vindu.
Okay. Is Purple still breathing over there? Yeah, he's still kind of.
He
Goblin?
is.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow he is.
So somehow.
He's been shadowboxing, my little mate.
So I kind of noticed after he threw the javelin over at the crow was kind of hiding. I run towards the javelin dude, you know, kind
Aw.
of get close quarters towards him, to kind of reduce his chances of throwing another one. And then I just fucking run full force at him with my dagger and try and stab him.
He prison shanks him.
Pretty
Absolutely.
much just fucking. Okay, so
I didn't look at you in the shower.
I'm just gonna do a roll there. Okay.
22. Lovely.
Definitely hits.
And then I'm just gonna do damage here. Okay.
Nice.
There's no sneak attack on this one, but it hurts the hell out of him.
Still
okay.
7 piercing damage is pretty good.
Yeah. And sorry, this guy here, right?
Yeah.
He's the only one. Yeah, so you're up close and personal. So
Yeah. That's right.
gotcha. Yeah, he is. I'll give you a hint that halved his remaining hit points.
Damn. Okay, I was trying to. I was hoping that was okay. So noticing that didn't really kill him. Is it? I can kind of. I back
You
up
can
a
go
little
again.
bit.
Can you go? Can you?
You can go again. Your bonus action.
Oh yeah, true. Then I guess I kind of just grab my as I notice he's still breathing. I kind of just pop out my crossbow and just do a close range, just crossbow hit. So hopefully
Go for
that'll. Right. So just gonna roll that.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And then just kind of just.
Is there a world that doesn't? He survives.
No way!
What?
He's on 1 hit point.
He's a single hit point.
He's on a single hit point.
This man is just gargling. He's just
shit.
gargling, but he still can keep himself up.
Man is being terrified by the spawns of Satan.
Gosh, you didn't even do a
Stabbed
call,
and shot
man.
at and is still somehow living.
Good call. He's won. He's won.
He's literally
One hit, one hit, one hit.
He's 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10.
Literal one.
White peak.
Classic.
White
He's a
peak.
classic.
Right click, right click.
Any smokes?
Anything else for Vindu?
Looks like I'm on.
Whose goes it?
Is there anything else for Vindu?
No, I'm kind of just baffled. So I kind of just stood there looking at him like, how is this man still breathing? Like,
Well, he is going to take a swing at you in a defiance of
Weakly
death. 2
straight.
swings, in fact.
damn. Okay, can I dodge the second attack then?
You can. Well, actually, only one of them hits, so doesn't
Alright.
really matter which one you're dodging. But that will be nice. 9 damage, so halved to 4
Damn.
for you.
Nice.
That is his turn. That is the last remaining soldier, except this guy is under, who is still begging for help.
You
Gaga.
stupid fuckers. Like.
If we leave him until the end, we can finally hear him out.
DM to player, please do that. It would be very funny.
Every single one of his friends is dead. And he's just
And
like,
if he does try anything, we have a giant who can basically flop him around like Hulk Loki style.
On that note, approximately how many rounds of combat
Yep,
has it
that's
been?
the one.
It's been about 5 rounds, so about 30 seconds.
Okay, I have another 30 seconds left.
Cool. Kagra.
Oh,
Minuteman.
wonderful. Absolutely
There
fucking
is
wonderful.
one soldier and a captain who is getting both are pretty battered, to be fair.
Both are
Then we
pretty
have
battered.
to-
I think the captain is going to die on the start of his turn, unless I roll really low.
Yeah, I'll go for purple. I'll go for purple.
Sure thing.
Go over to there. And thankfully I have a sword now, don't have to rely on fucking lightning for everything.
Hey, it's a pretty cool thematic.
And
Oh, it's a natural
Oh,
20.
oh,
yes!
is that the first natural
He is-
20?
I think so.
Yes! Fuck you,
This
Weep,
is
with your
the
natural one.
equivalent of someone on 1 hit point being headshot with an operator.
You
This is
insta-kill.
Yeah.
Do I
overkill.
get advantage on this, or do I get crit?
You get crit.
You double
Crit.
die?
Yeah, you can roll for the fun of it. If you click on Greatsword, it'll automatically roll critical damage. On roll 20 in the chat.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty
that's-
freaking good.
That's. Is that it?
Hang
Wait.
on, was
I clicked on
Does that
Greatsword.
work?
You clicked on. That looks weird to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I'm
it's
used to
fine.
doing it the other way, where you hold shift on the damage one, and you just do that.
Oh, does that work? Never tried that before.
I didn't realize
Also
it did that.
That's crazy.
Well, that's good. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Either way, he was on 1 hit point. He is now dead, beheaded, and his body flopped, his head rolling off towards the cage in the north side of the map.
I
Anything
got a
else?
chow in chat for that one.
Finally.
A chow.
So Kygra moved 20 feet to get there. He's got 10 feet of movement left.
I don't really do anything. I'm gonna go into the tent.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
You can wander into the tent, have a look around.
I'll go for a nap.
Yeah. You start cleaning your sword in one of like the
goes to
bed
take
rolls.
over.
All right.
A long
It
day.
is now
On the start of his turn, he takes 2d6.
roll it there for me.
Save.
Will it?
8.
8, and his save is a success actually, so half.
No, he doesn't save. He just takes it.
He just takes it. Fair enough.
He just takes it. Yep. Takes it at the start of his turn.
Uh,
At the end of his turn, he will use that success save. So
All right. He is going to drop his bow and draw a great sword from his side.
Oh shit.
He's going to make 2 attacks against Uther.
Is he not still
Okay.
restrained?
okay.
He is restrained, so he does. I think he has disadvantage. So we just double check that.
He is restrained. Yes, this is true.
Restrained. Attack rolls. Yeah, he has disadvantage. Cool. And everything has advantage to hit him as well. So his first attack
Oh, I would have had advantage on the second attack.
will absolutely miss. And his second attack will absolutely miss as well. A 2 and a 1.
I spit on him.
He is looking like he wants to go down fighting. There's a look of determination in his eyes. Illithor.
I will move forward to here. No,
Uh-huh.
here. Is that too far?
Uh,
Where can I move?
what's your movement speed?
Movement speed.
Beside your skill or your attributes at the top. I
'Cause he was from here.
think it would be 30 feet.
Oh, 35 feet. Sorry,
Oh,
So you can
35.
go
So
to,
yeah,
like,
you can
here.
one shorter.
this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I will once again go with the longbow for
Uh-huh.
the captain to finish him.
Go for it.
So 1d20. So I had a 12 plus the 9. This is 21.
21 hits, yeah, for sure.
And then
Thank you for the sub, K. Much appreciated.
8 rolls a 5 plus the 4 is a 9 damage.
9 damage, very good. He's still standing.
And then the second arrow goes. So that's an 8 plus the 9, so 17.
17 will just miss, unfortunately. He
18 AC.
slaps it away with his sword.
Bonus
Oh man, he's really
action.
going down defiant.
Oh, he
Does
is.
my bonus action work with just with my short swords? It's
Yeah, it's only if
Yeah,
you're wielding
just
both
short
of them and
swords.
you use your action to attack with the short swords. Yeah.
cool. I guess that's me done then.
Okay. Imitator.
So from here I can still hit him. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead. So he
Yeah.
has to make. I point at him from within 60 feet. I think I'm 55 away from him. Yep.
Oh yeah, you
55.
are.
And he has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If not, he takes 2d12 damage.
He fails.
So he is. Here you go. 6, 11. That.
17. Damn, he's still standing, but he's looking real hurt.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's the big boss boot. It is annoying.
Can one of you hit it already?
I know. I'm
Like-
trying. I'm trying.
Range.
Now I didn't wish I entered the tent. I'm wondering what the hell is going on out there.
Yeah, you still
Do I
hear like
still have the
explosions.
potential to throw a knife at him?
I'll allow it because he's so low. Why not?
I'm gonna throw one of my 2 daggers at him.
Go for it.
So we'll go
You
with this.
mean?
Don't roll on that one. Oh,
Is that? Yeah, that'll
plus
unfortunately miss. Oh, you have advantage. You do have advantage.
Oh, do you want me to go again then? So is it shift? Oh
Oh,
wait,
you can just click it again.
actually, I hit him with the other thing, so he takes damage from hex.
Oh, he does take damage from hex. Yes, well remembered.
There you
It's a D6 in that.
Here you go. 5.
He had 4 hit points left, so
Let's
I'm
go!
gonna throw it to you. How do you want to do this?
As he gets hit with the Toll of the Dead, his blood spurts out of his mouth, but he looks defiantly at me as he still stands. Before in the back of his mind, he hears a voice as the hex takes hold, and even more blood comes spurting out of whatever wounds he may have at the moment before falling onto the floor dead.
He flops, dead. And just like that, there is peace across the battlefield. For once, there is a sense of like, okay, how did we actually get into this situation? And as those thoughts hit your mind, we're going to take a quick break.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Refill the water, empty the bowels.
Anyone want to show me how to set this up properly during the break?
Yeah.
We'll be
so
back in
what,
2 minutes.
What browser are you using?
Uh,
Welcome back, everybody. We saw a nice little kick off into the action there, starting with a bang, a trial by fire, if you will. A little different from the tavern start that most games begin with. But yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to sit back down and we get right back into the action. We're missing a Heltic and a who else is missing? Oh, there's Heltic anyway.
I think we're
But
missing
yeah.
it. Imitar. It's all good.
Yeah.
Jumping in out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, you all find yourselves standing in a clearing, saturated in blood. The grass actually red with the ichor of the humans lying around. You have reunited with your effects, your various weapons and such. And I guess you have a prisoner crushed under a cage. So, what would you all like to do? Yeah, some odd personal belongings, a sack, a bag with some traveling stuff in it.
I was muted. Bring all the bodies to one side, and I will give them funeral rites as they fought a good battle. And I will start by picking up the body of blue and green. I'll start dragging them over towards the left-hand side and start to find coins on them, anything they may have on them that I can put over their eyes as a sort of funeral rite.
Yeah, I guess
I have a
you can make
question.
me...
Wait,
Uh-huh.
can my character, as a joke, start dragging over the guy who's not dead yet, thinking he is?
Yeah, he is squeaming around there trying to get out, but
I'm gonna drag him
Okay,
closer
as I
to the
see
fire.
the
Yeah, I
crow
run
grab
over
that, I
him.
go,
No, not that one.
"Come here, turkey!" and explain, don't, we need to speak with him, and to leave him separate, and I'll go back to the bodies and start giving them funeral rites.
As
sir.
I watch you doing this, I will stand over this body in front of me of the general, and I will pull out a dagger and I will start to dissect it and butcher it into rations, please.
Can I argue with
Yeah.
this real quick?
By all means.
Sorry, no. No, sorry, Mr. Sater, Mr. Giant Man, who I've hoped has returned to normal size.
Few more
I
seconds in
think
it.
there's a few more seconds in it.
Okay,
Don't worry, this is just part of my culture. It's perfectly fine. I'm just enjoying, the local cuisine as I snap the head off like a turkey.
as I run over and stand directly beside him, I'll move my little token over. I grab the remains of what he hasn't cut off and start bringing it over the pile and say, "We don't eat the brave and fallen."
I mean, you might not, but they're actually quite delicious. As I walk over, cutting as he's dragging the body.
I wipe off
Just
any
one or
like
two
blood.
rations, please.
I wipe off any blood that's on me and kind of go in between the tents and check for any.
People are friends, not food.
Yeah, make us make an investigation check there for me.
Okay.
Just while they're doing that, I have a bit of a weird question.
Yeah.
If I use message
Mhm.
cantrip to speak to Weeb's character, who can only repeat what's spoken to them, he can hear me, but only he can hear the message. Can he then use those words, or do they have to be spoken for him to use them?
So I will do an interesting ruling here. I will say they have to be spoken, but when you
Oh,
message
yes.
him, he has a chance to reply.
Yeah,
which means,
by whispering back to me. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he can reply. He doesn't have to mimic for that because it's his thoughts. Whereas mimicry is just his action of speaking.
Okay,
So
because I was considering doing this thing where I want to start telling you, like, I will tell you when I'm doing it, but I want to use message to speak to Weeb without anyone knowing, because only me and Weeb can hear it.
The
Right.
thing about message is it is verbal as well, so you have
It's like
to
you're like
speak the
whispering it
words.
basically.
Yeah, so I can whisper to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
It's not a. You might be thinking of the spell.
Oh, whisper a
Sending.
message. Yeah, whisper a message. Yeah, that's fine. I'm thinking I might start like talking to Weeb because I know he can't repeat what I've said to him.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Very good. Investigation, cool, got it. You find a couple of bits around the place. There's several spears. I think like 12 of them total. Some daggers. A lot of them pretty battered, not in the best of quality. It looks like even the armor these soldiers were wearing, despite it being like official Doran wear, it's quite battered and old. Even though some of the soldiers look a little young, it's peculiar. In terms of coins, you do manage to find yourself 20 odd gold pieces and 32 silver pieces.
I'll just head back.
I'd
I'll
still-
head back out and go towards the archer then, and just wait.
Do I find
Sure.
any sort of trying to think of the official words like orders and misses to why we were captured? If I can find any of those in any tent, while
Like
I
a,
leave,
like a
Oh,
parchment
yeah.
or anything.
I'll leave.
I'm still going for the butchering, by the way.
Yeah, I've just taken the head and just brought it over to the pile. You can have the rest of it.
okay,
I've just
that's
given
fine
up.
then.
Like
You can
it's
have the rest of it.
What
yeah,
All
like
of a leg, you have a wing.
yeah.
gold and stuff did we get again?
I'll bury the head, and I hope that'll be
I'll
enough
put it
to
in
bring
chat.
his body to where it needs to be. And I'll put coins over all of the eyes, but the lowest value of coin. I'm not stupid. Any coppers and stuff,
Copper, yeah.
and then search the tents for some sort of order that why we were captured. Also, can we get rid of that shadow token? That thing's freaking me out.
Yeah, it's still around for you have to ask me nicely because otherwise it's
Come
it
here,
just stays there.
turkey. Get rid of the shadow.
give me a second. I need to do something.
That'll
Remove
also
shadow.
shrink to normal size at some point and miss.
But it's basically
Gotcha.
the way the shadow
and
works is I can keep it up for 8 hours at maximum, but if I remove the concentration, it goes away.
Gotcha.
I will search the big boss.
Search the big
guy
boss.
That, yes, please.
That you've been eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice quality bow on him, and 120 silver pieces.
So okay.
He also has splint armor that is in medium condition.
Splint armor. Is that better than my armor?
Is his bow nicer than mine?
Could be.
It probably would have been, but losing this fight and falling onto it has had some side effects, and now it's a little scraped and scarred, and there's an odd bend in it that's a little bit suspicious looking.
Has to be done.
So
That.
yours, your
Long
reason
session.
yours is probably still better at the moment.
I'm going to attempt to like put together the splint armor and see if I can fashion it with my current spiked armor to like get it to usable condition.
Yeah, it'll take a while. It'll take a couple of hours of doing that.
Yeah.
But you can save it as a project to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
on the side when you've time.
Yep. I'll just gonna add that. Cool.
All right. I guess what's happening with the guard that is still alive? What are you guys doing with him?
The crow's
I was
poking
running
him at the
around
moment. I
kicking and
think.
screaming, but
I
Yeah.
probably don't notice that he's alive.
Hang
if I'm
on.
perfectly honest.
I can.
going.
Where did I read this? I can cast a zone of truth on him, and
Very good.
we can find out if he actually was trying to help us and where the hell we are. How's this work?
Yeah.
So
okay.
I create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, they can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. He's aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions that he would normally lie to, but he can't lie. So he can be evasive as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth.
Yep.
So I can cast.
Yeah, so you drop that. He fails his save. So he cannot currently lie to any questions you might ask him.
So who is actually speaking to him?
As I was
I
saying,
don't
should
know
we
what
not
you-
be?
It should be you. Like you casted the spell. You're not going to cast a spell and walk away. You know, you can
I was gonna say,
interrogate.
should all of us not be gathered around him or something?
I'm in the tents looking for writing. Anything that will tell why we were captured as well.
Sure,
So-
you make me an investigation while you
Just a quick one for everybody. Everyone
Do I have
gets 3 gold
advantage
pieces.
or
just straight roll.
I roll?
Everybody gets 3 gold pieces and 26 silver pieces. So make sure you add them to your character.
Yeah,
in the manager.
ones are right there.
Just click your gold.
But
below.
this is turn-based, so I pretty much just get one question.
How long does it last for? The zone of truth?
Oh, duration 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, you can ask as many as you like then.
Cool. So I ask him, who are they and what the hell are we doing here?
He answers, "We are soldiers of Doran. Well, they were. I was posing as one, but my allegiance lies with someone else. I was here to free you all because you were wrongfully imprisoned."
Glad thing we figured that one out.
It's about this time that Kagra also finds what looks to be 6 warrants for arrest. Each of your names are listed on these warrants, as well as the reason for arrest labeled as attempted regicide.
Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Someone go Google it. I know someone's going to Google it. Go
That
ahead.
is,
Have
regicide
you
is
not-
the killing of a king
Yeah, have
or
you
monarch.
not played Age of Empires, man?
or Halo. If you kill the
It's
king
in
of the
Halo?
hill, it's regicide.
Oh shit, yeah, fair.
Okay.
I look dumb.
So I ask him who sent him to rescue us because I know I don't have any friends.
Who even is the king? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just filing these like long strips of rib together in cloth.
While they're doing that, I go and retrieve the rest of my gear just so I don't forget that.
Gotcha.
I'm
yeah.
just, I'm with, I'm standing next to this interrogation. I'm just like, and it's like, do any of us have a connection to the king?
The guy answers, "My allegiance lies to Lord Berich. He is the son of the Baron of the region we are in, which is the Tryon region. He requested that I take on this perilous task."
What was the name of his thing again?
Lord Berich. He is a... put it in chat for you. Spelling. He
That's
is
fine. I won't be able to
the...
spell it anyway.
He is the son of the Baron of this region.
And what's the region that we're in again?
You are in the
or
Tryon region. I'll say you found a map in one of the tents, because why not? This is a map. Voila.
Where? Oh, we're
Tryon
So
region.
you are
Ooh.
approximately. He points on the map. You are pretty much right beneath the eye of Tryon on the map,
Okay.
right at the edge of this small forest. Well, actually, quite a large forest, but
And at some point, someone told us that we were going to be brought to rotting something.
to
Rottingdale.
No, it was
Wow.
the dungeons of Kazkul is where you're going to be brought.
Oh.
You were going to rot in the dungeons of Kazkul,
Sorry, my bad.
which suggests that you are probably heading in like a northern direction.
I ask him, what was your master's purpose with rescuing us?
My master's purpose was that you are not guilty of this crime, and he would not see an innocent people go to a dungeon for such a thing they didn't do. I was instructed to free you and lead you on a path to his Castle Gagorich.
And what is it that he wants after this? I mean, clearly something is going to be asked of us for this perilous task of yours, you know?
While Uthalok is picking the captain out of his teeth, like.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I'd say I've moved kind of
I
up to
think-
the liver. I don't
I
like
think I could
liver,
have
so I just
saved
kind
my
of
spell.
throw
That
it
might
out.
have just done it by itself.
He answers, in truth, I do not know. He didn't say. It was a matter of great secrecy, but I assume he has some further purpose for you. I would also warn you that you are still technically, to any guard in the entire kingdom, wanted.
That's something I'm used to. So direction then, I suppose. Well, We should probably take a tent. I don't think any of us have a tent. I quite like the looks of these tents.
Can
And
I
I'll
also
go over
ask
to
how many
one tent
rations
and-
I might have found?
Oh
Means
yeah,
you're
you would
asking the guy
definitely
who's
find
just eating the
rations.
captain, or
You would have found about 10 days rations in total.
Okay, so I return
well,
with
10,
the
10 rations.
10. Okay, I return with the writs with all of our pictures and bounties and blah blah blah,
Mhm.
and I hand them to who I presume they are because they have photos, I guess.
Yeah, there's like sketches.
Sketches. Okay, perfect. So I hand them out to each one. I now know everyone's name just by reading them.
Yep. You are all
and
formally introduced.
yeah, and I guess I look around and go, okay, so I guess we stick together for now till we understand why we were kind of pursued and captured for regicide, and we travel with himself once we get him out from under the cart, which I suppose we still haven't done. So I
Well,
guess
I
I'll go
did.
and lift the cart off your man.
He was taken out from the cart and brought
Okay.
towards the fire, but he was not put in the fire.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay, perfect.
it
And
didn't make a
then
difference.
Okay.
the bodies are buried. I put 1 silver on each of their eyes, so I'll reduce that from my own
Sure.
number.
I'm gonna
And
assume that since we dug a grave, the 10 minutes is up, and he's now free to lie again.
I didn't dig a grave. I just laid them all out, and I'm going to burn the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's kind of doing this in the background while this is happening.
Yeah, so
So
I
you
got all the
still have
bodies in the
you still have a
middle.
few more questions.
I went tents. I got rations for all of us. I got all the loot from inside all the tents, grabbed everything we could. And then I'm going to drag all the carts into the middle and stack the bodies within them. Do you know, like the old kind of Viking style of burning them in wood?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. I'm going to light the whole thing up then as we leave. But I hand out the rations, 1 to each, and I'll keep the other. I'll give 1 to your man, so I'll keep 3 for myself.
Sure.
And I'm not going to give any to Utherlock because he ate someone.
Oh, I haven't eaten them yet.
No, it's still a grudge I'm holding for a little while because lawfully good and all that. I don't want to watch you eat people. We'll talk about this later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Talk about this later.
I
As I hand the
will-
rations out, I look at you while I'm not handing you one. It's like you've had enough, and then walk off.
Approximately how many rations did I get out of the man?
Good question. Make me a survival check.
Whose signature
saw that
or like
cringe.
sigil is on my
Ah.
arrest warrant? Who has our
Oh,
warrants?
that is actually a great question. It appears to read. Where is this? Give me 1 sec to find that.
And is it signed by anyone?
It is. It's signed by a general. I just need to get his name for you because I didn't put it on the sheet.
Are we worth money?
Could be.
It wasn't quite a bounty that was listed on it. It was
Orders.
arrest warrants. They knew where you were, and they were legally acquiring the means to.
I just wanted to see how much I was worth. It's not good.
Where
Can
the
I
hell
work
did
2
put this?
crows? 1 crow?
6
A
turkeys.
baby crow.
You have that in your vocabulary now. Don't forget.
Yep, I wrote it down. I wrote down as much as I could from the conversation as well. Trying to keep track of everything that someone says is hard when you're dyslexic and can't write things correctly. Maybe I should have done this.
A dyslexic crow. Who would have known?
Don't worry, there's a VOD.
So what
I
was
am
the
not bothered.
warrants from and
Fair.
sigil? Sigil was
While this is happening, can I do a medicine check on myself to try and heal myself a little bit?
we'll have a rest soon. We'll be all
You
good.
guys can take a rest. Yeah, medicine doesn't really heal
Right.
yourself.
Can
it
we
just,
move from the camp
analyzes.
first and then light
Yeah,
the fires
that is.
and go?
I was going to get to that actually while I'm looking for this. The guy informs you there are several scouts out hunting at the moment as well. They should be back shortly. I would either advise leaving here or, well, setting up a trap for them on their return.
Why not both?
We move. We move. We're not killing any more innocents. We don't need to drag any more attention.
If
Turkey.
in that case, I still have a job to uphold, and that is to lead them on a false path. If you would leave me here, I would be much obliged.
How do we know where we're going?
They
Oh,
won't
that's
believe
perfectly
that we
fine.
left
You want
one
to be
alive.
Take this map.
We won't believe that they left one alive considering we burned the body, so I'd much rather you come with us and we can hold you in protection as well and use you.
Or we just like throw him into like the forest, like
You could
not
knock me
close
out.
by, knock him out. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, but we still burned everyone else, so
Or a better
Get
idea,
back
I
under the
pull out
cage.
my
What if we
rope
made
Back
it?
under the cart.
and
What
I
if we
start
made
to
it look like
tie-
he ran away?
I
Because
don't know.
Let's
CJ
tie
has
his
an idea.
legs.
Hold on. Utherlock has an idea.
I start to tie his legs up, and I go over
Uh-huh.
to a tree, and I go giant again, and I hang him upside down from the tree. Now it just looks like we interrogated him. And I, I drop giant and walk away. Now where are we
Okay.
going? Trying to read the map that I've never seen before.
But it's upside down.
Yep,
I-
definitely is.
I
Yes,
take
absolutely.
I take the map from you because I'm like, "Ugh, of course you can't read, and I like take it out.
Ugh.
What's your
Oh,
wisdom
this
at?
is- I just know to cook. +1, 12.
Oh, survival. Okay.
The general's name is General Berthal, by the way. That was signed the documents.
And sigil was.
The Crown of Doran, which implies that this was signed off by the top of the top. If
So
not
is
the
the-
king himself, at least his house.
The map we have, is that the map we're looking at right now, or is it
This
just
is the map you're
Triad
looking at right now.
Okay, so the map I
Uh,
have is this. Okay.
So you are somewhere here, and the place he said he was instructed to tell you guys to go to is here. It's Castle Gorgorich.
Where is like? Oh, there's Doran on the map.
Yeah,
So
this
we're
is the
coming
capital.
from the eye here, and we have to travel 25 leagues.
Yeah, which is about 3 and a bit days travel.
Well, we could stop off in a town, but we'd probably get in trouble.
But we are wanted, so that is not a good idea, my friend.
The
I
fast.
suggest-
Someone make me a survival check. Someone that's good at survival.
I suggest we go
I'm
through the
proficient.
forest because I'm a
Mine's +2.
wood elf, and I'm
Well, yeah, that's
Not
what I
going
was
in
going to
there?
say for the survival, but it seems you are smarter than the survival anyway. Yeah, going through the forest would be the fastest path. It would also be the safest, given that there would be no guards.
Okay, so we head. We'll head through the forest. Me and I know Utherlock will lead, and we'll make camp. Yeah, say like 10 leagues in, and a half the distance, 12 or so.
Yeah, you can travel 8 leagues in a full day of travel. So, like, you can get 2 or 3 hours worth of travel into the forest before you bed down for the night, at least.
We got a short rest.
We want to have a
yeah, I'll
long
assume
rest
you're
when we get
short-
in there. No?
I'll assume you're short resting while you do this anyway, if you want to get some hit points back.
Where do
Absolutely.
you
Uh,
get that? Is it...
So, if anyone has any questions about like how hit dice work or anything, I'd be happy to answer.
I got hit. Did I?
Well, if you're missing any hit points, you can use hit dice to get hit points back on a short rest. It takes an hour, just like you're resting, you're patching up your wounds. You have as many hit dice as levels. So you guys are level 5.
Oh.
You have 5 hit dice.
I only
each,
rolled
so you
once.
can roll your hit dice, and for each hit dice you roll, you add your Constitution modifier. So if you had a +2 Constitution and you were a level 5 Warlock, you would have 5 d8s you could roll, all of which you add 5 to. So it'd be 5 d8 plus whatever 5.
I'm back to
times
full
whatever
after
your
3
combat
dice.
is. Nice.
But be
Mine adds the
aware-
+5
many you roll?
automatically. Once you hit short rest, it actually has rolled hit die beside it on the right hand side.
But
and it
also
just
You
rolls
can
it with
roll
it.
any or all, any number pretty much that you have. But once you have them, they are used, and you don't get them back until a long rest.
But you don't get all of them back on a long rest. You only get
Yeah.
half
So
back on
do
a
you
long
just-
rest.
How many can you do then?
As many
5.
as you have, up to 5.
So that's 4.
So if you
Heal.
don't get hit, you can just take
Seven.
short rest without rolling and save those rolls.
Yeah.
Precisely.
But you get abilities back. So say, like for example, my
The Warlock of Imitar you get all your spell slots back on a short
Exactly.
rest.
Can I
All
then
of them?
take
So
a
do
short
I get
rest if I use
my-
the hit dice, or
Do I get my
Yes, absolutely.
I get my 2 seconds spell slots back?
You do not as a sorcerer.
Paladin
But
doesn't
I believe
either.
you do have sorcery points, which you can convert to try and get the spell slots back.
yeah, I have
If
my
you-
spell slots back now.
Yeah.
So where do I do
a
a hit dice? Where do I?
So at the top there is a short. So at the top
Yes,
beside your name, you see beyond 20 short rest and long rest. Click short rest.
Okay.
Underneath, you'll see recover, and then you'll see your class with the hit die type. If you click how many you wish to use, and then it'll show up with a little box underneath it. Click that box, it'll automatically roll it, and add it to your HP, and then click take short rest.
Right. How many times do
How much health are you missing?
I? 12.
Well, you just rolled a 10 plus your constitution, didn't you?
No, that's one of his
Uh,
hit dice, so it is just a +10.
It's a 10. It's a D8 plus his Constitution. He rolled a 7.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
3 is 10.
Okay.
So just roll one more or wait. It's up to yourself.
You probably don't need it.
No, I'll keep it. it's
I
fine.
can just heal you with the cantrip anyway. So,
don't think you can heal him with,
With a
cantrip.
cantrip?
do I have a cantrip that heals?
I don't think
there
there is one
is
in the
one.
game.
No, I don't
busted.
have one. Never mind.
Free healing? God.
No, I have
Never-
level 1 healing word, which will heal like the 2 points you need. So
Yeah.
if you really need it,
So that was our first short rest. The general rules for the future is before you roll your hit dice, you choose how many you're going to use. So you have to kind of take a guess at how many you're going to need, or work it out with maths on average rolls. But like from now on, you won't be able to just roll one and say, "Oh, I could do it more," and roll another. "Oh, I could do it a little bit more," roll another. You have to decide on the amount you're using in advance.
Okay.
So that's all good. And well, okay, perfect. Everybody all healed up.
Mm-hmm.
I am 1 point away from max, but other than that, I'm good.
2 points away, but I'm okay.
Yeah, generally speaking, if you're like less than 5 away from your max, you're probably fine. Okay, so what's the plan then? What do you
We're
guys do?
moving into the forest to bed down for the night. Try cover as much leagues as we can. I'm also kind of going to cast Divine Sense as I go.
Okay, sounds good.
Wording on Divine Sense, real quick.
Yeah, you have a certain number of times you can cast it.
Yeah,
No, but
twice.
What does it ping?
It does Hallow Spell, Fiend, Celestial, Undead within 60 feet.
It doesn't ping Fae?
It does not ping Fae.
Okay,
Nope.
no, that's fine then.
Good question. So it is going to be a day's travel. It is still the morning, pretty much, where you guys are. You seem to have just woken. Pretty much in sync with how you would expect to wake up in the morning.
Not to
Are you
say about some of
guys-
us.
Yeah. Are you guys planning on moving fast, slow, stealthy, carefully? What kind of a movement? are you
Fast
going
with
here?
Divine Sense on.
Okay. So covering is I'll let you cover a little bit more distance then with that in mind.
Appreciate it.
Is there? So we were being dragged by carts, right? So was there
You were.
horseback?
No, they appear to have been lifted by hand.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're also all on fire now.
True. Which I will say for some of you that actually does strike you as odd. Because Doran soldiers are known for being excellent horseback riders in combat and stuff like that.
But the scouts would have taken the horses more than likely.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
That
be
means they could
stealthily
potentially
moving
catch up to us
through.
if we're not careful.
If you go stealth, you'll fall behind.
Kind of.
I
Like
also
jumping
don't
in
think I
between the
can
trees.
be stealthy.
I can,
Where
but
is my?
So what I'm saying is, don't worry. People will look at me. They won't look at you.
And I also have Divine Sense on training evilish.
probably would be picking at me then.
Let me just how big's that? That's a good size.
I also detect anything that was consecrated or desecrated.
I mean, I'm kind of both.
That's
Sorry.
a fair point.
I just get a weird ping off of
Yeah, you just get a
Utherlock
weird
the
ping off
entire
of-
time, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't trust them
Weird
anyway, so it
energy.
might just be me not trusting them. It's just a gut feeling.
So this black line is going to be your travel. So,
Perfect.
I guess I would ask: are you keeping a lookout? Is anyone on watch duty while you travel? Maybe someone scouting ahead, or
I'm
are you
trying
just
to
moving as a unit through the wilderness?
I will look out for something tasty.
Sure, make me a perception check.
I'm kind of keeping my distance from the group, not too far, but just kind of like tagging along while also watching my surroundings whilst
Sure.
we're going through.
Uther, about halfway through the day of travel, you guys have to cross the middle of what is basically the main road in the Tryon region leading up towards Kazkul.
Okay.
Or Bannerdak. And there are people on this road. Quite spread out. Potential meals.
Hmm. Anything
God.
of particular interest?
There is what looks to be a farmer leading a group of cattle, taking them towards the north. Very, very buff looking, a big fella, lots of meat in his bones.
I get the sense that I'm already a hostile person in a hostile work environment, so I'm going to leave it.
I was gonna
I
grab
thought-
you
I
by the
thought for a
neck so
second-
fast.
I was
I
about to
thought for a
say-
second you were gonna say it can't get any worse.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say, if you were to do it, I was gonna bonk you with the staff, but like not hard, just like
yeah.
tap.
If you want to go for it, we can stop you and have a conversation about it.
No. I kind of like wander towards it, and then
My hand shoots
slowly
out and just
wander
holds your
back.
shoulder.
What?
Alright.
Can I not inspect the fish in the sea? And I keep walking.
You don't eat innocents, soldiers. Fine, and then just let go and keep walking.
I kind of scan the farmer and his equipment and notice that he doesn't really have much, so I just continue on.
I'm gonna note down what Ian said. One second.
Alright, fair enough. So,
Can
moving
I roll
on.
a history check on what I know about Faye?
Sure, yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
I like this.
What you got? Oh, Jesus!
I know everything about you, motherfucker. Let's go.
So, Morindow is one of three material realms. There is the sort of grayscaled version of Morindow called the Shadowfell, and there is the sort of upscaled in color one known as the Feywild, which is where all Fey originate from. And up until a few thousand years ago, they weren't really in Morindow at all. They kept to themselves in the Feywild, doing their own thing. But in recent years, in the last age or so, the last 3,000 years, they have begun traveling over the border, some settling in Morindow, particularly more of the Fey-like elf creatures like Eladrin and Satyrs, and
I'm not liking that use of terms. Can we call them fawns at least?
we can call them fawns, sure.
Thanks.
We don't have the noses to be satyrs.
Exactly. I'll take that. I'll take it. You can abuse me all you want. I'll take it.
Typically, they're sort of larger in quantity over towards Pavandro, which is an empire a little bit west of here, probably a few weeks travel. So having Satyr out in Doran, it's not unheard of, but they are definitely not very native to here. Now, there is one known family of Satyrs that do live on that live on the island of Finsul, that are tasked with sort of like a family business of defending the seafront isles from the dangers of the sea that do manage to travel in that direction. Besides that, Fays, to stereotype them a little bit, quite tricksy in nature. They're fond of making humans uncomfortable.
One of them is trying to eat them, so
As you
that's
kinda,
definitely
like-
uncomfortable.
As I see your gears turning, I just kind of look at you and wink, and then just keep walking.
I'm so unsettled. So unsettled.
I love the
I also can't see your character sheet either. Because I wanted
yeah.
to see if I could see one thing. But
CJ loves doing that.
yeah, I know he's been on a couple of people's pages. I know by the way he's talking with some people. I was going to see if he knew a language, see if I could catch him out with it. But I don't think he knows Celestial. Celestial does have certain traits to it. But I
Right.
think it was
Anyway,
something else. Yeah, go on.
So-
I know about him now.
yeah, the day's travel comes to a close a little bit after dusk. You pushed yourselves quite far. In fact, you get a little bit further than the typical 8 leagues. We'll say you make it 11. You make good time trying to go at such a fast pace. So let's knock you down to there. You can see off to your left, somewhere south of you, the town of Shockton is alive. You can see the lights poking through the forest in the distance. And some lights leading off trail to people that live just outside the town, but you are far enough away that you are not drawing attention to yourselves. How secretive are you guys being here? Are you willing to like light a fire, or are you kind of keeping it on the down low?
Depends on our
I'm-
rations, I think. What rations do we have?
I'm definitely lighting a fire. I
Is
love
there
to cook.
any types of like tree in this
Forest?
slash world that do not really give off smoke when burnt?
Definitely more dead wood or dead trees would do so. There's a few like fallen sticks and bigger branches. It is currently what would be in Earth terms mid-spring, but in Morindow there's kind of only really 2 seasons, so it's like the very very start of summer. So there's a lot of dead debris around the place of the things that have died during winter. You could definitely get a fairly smokeless flame going. Yeah.
All right. I sit down at the base of a tree anyway, and take out my flute and just kind of sit there messing with it.
Sure thing.
Oh, you have a
Not
flute?
necessarily playing it, but just kind of
Giving it a clean, a polish, retune.
Whilst they're setting up the fire, I kind of pull myself up onto a tree just enough to hide behind bushes so that the fire doesn't kind of gleam off me and barely anyone can see me.
Okay. Are you kind
I,
of keeping a lookout? Is it?
Nah, I'm just hiding. Don't trust these guys yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm
After
gonna-
all, they're all accused of regicide.
I have one thing I want to ask before I start doing it. It's like attunement for my weapon.
Yes, you are attuned. You are.
And can I? It says I have to tune it when it steeps in a dragon's horde.
Yeah, we can ignore that.
Okay, so I'll just attune it as I go, like nightly. I'll just. keep it
you only
attuned.
need to attune to it once. And then
Okay,
you're attuned to
perfect.
it for life
Um,
until you break that attunement.
I just have to go and click those buttons.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess I'll
fair.
do paladin prayers and just watch as he starts a fire and just look begrudgingly.
I
Very
pull
good.
out of my bag a load of cook's utensils and pots and pans, and I kind of set up and I shake my hands, pull out like weird spices, and sit there and go, right. Does anybody have anything that you would like me to cook? I get the feeling that you don't want my rations, so
I'll hand
you
him.
would have.
I'll hand him the 3 ration packs I have, and I'll say no humans, just this. Easy. Even
What
though I'm a
about
dragon, I should be able
orc?
to eat people, right?
No to orc. No,
No, definitely
no.
not orc. No,
What if it was a really bad orc?
I'm not a child.
Okay. Right, fine. I go off and I start cooking with their rations, and you'll notice that like I do keep it very separated, your food to my food, just to appease everybody around.
Can I, as a thingy, I'm gonna wander over to his version of the pot and sort of poke my head into what he's cooking.
And probably
kinda-
have a few ribs in there with like. You kind of notice like like salt baying, a bit of flavor going through,
Salt
kind of
baying
like
a human.
I'm just gonna
Remying
sit there
in the
and be
kitchen.
like, instructed orc eat.
No, this isn't orc. This is the fellow that I butchered before.
Innocent god?
He tried to stab me, so not
Human
really
god.
innocent.
I quietly sigh and question what group that I get stuck with.
Oh, don't worry. This is just as I see everybody kind of judging me as I'm like flaring around my pot. This is just like tradition from where I'm from.
Imitate eat.
Imitate eat what?
Imitate eat.
Eat what?
Imitate eat. Guard.
Eat guard? You want to? Oh, well, if you want to try and eat the guard, I mean, it's a bit raw. Give me a
Raw? He says
yeah,
he like tilts his head.
Uncooked.
Cook?
Yes, I am a cook, but no, it's uncooked.
Uncook.
No, I am
Imitate
cooking.
eat.
Oh, okay, sit down over there and I'll sort it out. Okay, don't worry about it. And
he
I'll
kind
kind
of
of go back
waddles
to
over.
flaring.
He waddles over, but he pulls out his he has a very very old book, and he kind of pokes his head into it while he's sitting there waiting for the food.
While that was all going on, I heard the sigh come from up in the trees, and I kind of just stand up and look up at him because I know because I seen him climb up where he is, and in Elvish just say, "What are you sighing at?" while looking up into the trees directly at him, even though he thinks I can't see him.
Noticing this, kind of whisper to myself, say, none of your fucking business. Then kind
Are you,
of
you're speaking Elvish to me, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
and continue to decide to get away from your vision, climb up a little bit more up the tree, so I actually have a nice kind of overview of the forest and away from people's vision.
I would just say before you do that, can my character turn around because he hears you talking and in perfect Elvish, just as you say, went, none of your business? I like, because obviously he's just heard you say something, so he's intrigued what it meant, but he says it in perfect Elvish as if he's spoken it all his life.
Yeah.
I just want to see people's reaction.
Yeah, so I'm not super happy with how he's treating the rest of the group, and I take my seat down again, but I'll remember this.
Clementine will remember this.
Sometime I'll remember that.
And I suppose I'll kind of sit back after this is kind of like, you know, when you get to the stage where it's just you're waiting for it to cook, and I'll pull out like a little shield, shawl, basically a banjo, right?
Right.
And, I will start to play music in Sylvan. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
I need to double check. I do.
The other satyr should. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and then I take out my flute and I start playing the same tune as you.
In Sylvan culture, this would be classed as country music, like hardcore deep south country music.
Okay,
Grass,
cool.
grassroots.
I am okay with this.
Bluegrass, that's the one.
Bluegrass? We're getting out the
We're-
Confederate flags then.
We're playing a song that to use just sounds good, but it's actually about a girl leaving a guy because his truck wasn't big enough.
And his cart was too small for her.
She's a big girl, so.
And as we're kind of like cresting through the night, I'll look over at the Dragonborn.
I just do paladin prayers and good night and just roll over. I'm done with this. Been a long day.
Okay. I'll just kind of openly say to the group then, you know, it's a bit rude to judge other people's cultures before you get to know them. And I'll kind of wander off and find a little tree to sleep under.
Very good.
Can I wander behind you, wondering where my food is?
Oh,
We've all eaten at this stage, Weeb. All the conversations
Oh.
happened during food. Don't worry about it.
I assume this was eaten.
Oh, sorry.
So Evan this is kind of the point where I was like, can I shoot Weeb a message?
Yeah, sure.
Like whisper, like where everyone else is like gone, like I just want to whisper like under my breath into my chest. I want to whisper to Weeb.
You can do it on a
so-
Discord if you just want.
That's what's like. I'm gonna send the same message to Evan and Weeb.
All right.
Sounds good.
While they're doing that, how spread out is everybody within the camp? Like, where they're sleeping?
I'm just against the tree closest to the fire with my back to it, asleep well, not fully asleep, but like against the tree, relaxing, resting.
I'm just up in a tree, kind of like half asleep, but still trying to keep himself up, so like somewhat alerted as
Right,
well.
So I've sent what I've whispered, and basically, Weeb, if you want to whisper back, you can whisper back using your thoughts. So you can whisper back using regular language, is what Evan said.
I'm gonna do something that kind of messes with you, but I'm gonna send a message, but you don't understand any of it because it's in the language of the patron that I'm working. So you have absolutely no idea what it means. I just speak back to you with some like obscenely like evil feeling language that you just go, what the fuck?
Wait, what language do you speak? What language is
'Cause
Celtic?
I think the one that
Oh
I
yeah, no, I know what you're speaking out. Let's keep that on the DL until they figure it out.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna just send him a message with that kind of thing. He has no idea what it means. I'm not gonna send it because I'm not gonna fucking type out random words because it'd be pointless. It'd just be my normal messages to people. And that's what he gets in return. And I just look over as he sends it to me because I know he sent it to me.
Like
And
you
he
hear
just-
my voice. You can hear
Yeah.
my voice in your head.
Like my character turns to you instantly. Because whenever he hears someone's talking, he can kind of just. and you just get back like something that you literally can't understand at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do with that, that's completely up to you.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
What languages do you speak, Celtic? What the full are?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Sylvian.
Yeah, you do not understand what it is.
Yep. Man, I can't remember
Yet.
those languages.
Well, that's just-
The one thing I will say is I'm intrigued. I'm a little bit taken aback by the language that's
Yeah, that's
spoken
what
to
it
me.
was.
I'm a little bit taken back by the language that's spoken to me. But I'm also very intrigued because you've now intrigued my like inquisitive nature, and
Fair
I want to know more.
I can't write down what you sent me though, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, because anything I say to you over message
You
is
can't.
in
I
your
can't
head.
say again.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want to. It's just the fact that nothing really matters because no one here can
Nothing makes
understand
any
it.
sense. Is
Exactly.
that? Do you not speak common? No.
I only can speak words like I can speak common, but I can speak the common words that I've heard.
He can only
Okay.
mimic.
So literally, I have my little notepad, and I'm going to.
Did we not say that? Did we not say that
yeah,
he doesn't
so
have to mimic if it's if he's responding through a message?
Yeah, he doesn't have to, but in the same way, if you were speaking Spanish, you would think the words in English. He's thinking
Okay.
in his native language, which is not
Right.
common.
Okay. That's fine.
My character is not very young. He's quite old.
All right. Any other bits anyone would like to do before you guys get your long rest in?
I would like to do my end of evening stretches, and that's it.
I thought he was about to say masturbation.
Well, if anybody does watch, I do not wear the kilt, and I'll leave the rest.
Lovely.
I eventually become less alerted, and then within one of the branches, kind of just lie back on it, while also trying to be aware that try and cover myself so no one else can see me sleeping.
Sure thing.
Is it just no one else? Long rest time.
All right. So, just before you are able to bed down for the night, you hear a voice come out from the trees that was seemingly able to sneak up on you, because nobody was really keeping watch necessarily, and you just hear a voice go, "Do not be alarmed, my friends. I'm here to explain exactly what is going on. I'm sure you must be most curious."
Do we see
you
where
see,
it's coming from?
Yeah, a sort of tall humanoid figure steps out from the tree line into the light of your campfire. He's got this sort of long brown cloak covering what looks to be just slivers of metallic armor beneath it. You see a long sword at his side, a bow and a quiver on his back, and he kind of pulls back his hood as he steps into the light. You see this young enough looking human man, maybe in his 30s or 40s, sort of stubbly beard and kind of long hair that looks neatly tied back. My friends, I know you must be confused, so please lend me a seat at your camp, and I can explain any questions you might have.
I was about to go to sleep, but I guess fine.
Am I too
beg your
asleep to
pardon
hear
for the
this, or still here?
You'd probably still hear this.
And
If you
I,
pretend to be asleep.
Oh yeah,
If-
you can. Yeah, you can pretend if you.
can I cast Zone of Truth quietly? Or they
let me
know,
double
don't they?
check. I think they would know. Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would know.
Wear the spell and who's going to answer it? Yeah, I'll cast it anyway.
Cast anyway. He senses it. Save. He passes the save.
Charisma 12,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
So he still
18.
has. So he can still lie, but he has to be.
He's just
You're-
completely unaffected. It has no effect
Oh,
on him,
okay.
pretty much.
He's the bad guy. Kill him.
You can make an insight check if you want, just to kind of get a vibe for this guy. If anyone wants to do that. Yeah, go for it.
Hearing
The
the
one that can't
commotion, I
speak
kind
is
of
going to do insight.
Yeah, I know. I stand up as he enters the camp, and I'm looking kind of straight at him.
hearing all this commotion. I kind of move up toward, or a little bit more down the branches, but keep myself hidden and watch this stranger appear.
You're just above me in the closest tree to the fire.
So Kurt, yeah, he's in everyone's vision now, anyway. So everyone
Yeah.
can kind of see everything.
So he kind of reaches behind him and drags a log and kind of props it down before your fire. So,
Tell you a story.
I'm sure you have questions. I guess the easiest way we can go about this would be if you ask them, and I will answer them as best I can to my ability.
Well,
Guard, and I hand out have a plate with ribs on it.
He looks at it curiously. No, thank
It's
you.
a delicacy where I'm from. Trust
I
me.
wouldn't if I were you.
I'm quite alright. I ate before I came, actually.
I put it away.
so who are you exactly?
My name is Lord Berich. I am the first ranger of the realm. My father is the Baron of the Trion region. He sent me here to intercept your, your passage to Kazkul, but it seems you handled that yourselves. So I am here to basically ensure that you are given ample opportunity. Because, well, to put it simply, the Baron doesn't know I'm here. I wish to offer you a choice, one that he is not aware that I will be offering, and I would appreciate your discretion should you run into him. Option number one, I would suggest you travel past the castle to the city of Pavilion, where we can arrange transport to get you out of Doran, and you may live new lives away from the trouble that you are surely going to encounter being in Doran. Or option number two, which is the one the Baron wishes you to take, is we set about making things right. Clear your names, compensate you all greatly, and in doing so, expose King Fala as the senile, incompetent fraud that he has become. Sure, he was once a great king, but his reign has overstayed its welcome.
Okay. And what do you know about what do you know of General Bertol?
Not too much. He's a bit of a bootlicker, to be honest with you. He will follow the king's words with his dying breath.
So what
know-
you're saying is us random
That's a
group
history
of
check for
people-
Doran politics.
Gotcha.
us
Anything in
r-
particular you want to know?
Random group of people.
A little bit more about the king.
Sure.
And is he actually corrupt and bad, or are we being led down a path of regicide?
Yeah, fair. So okay. So obviously the crisis is an event that has just happened 30 odd years ago. He was the king throughout all of that, and everyone came out the other side healthier and better for it. But since then, he has largely been recluse. He has not been very present in the public, and he's kind of kept himself to himself, which has led to rumors about what he might be practicing in private. He is also
This is
quite
the
old.
80-year-old, right?
Yeah, he is 80 years old. Now, the king, or the royal bloodline of Doran do age slower. So although he is supposedly 80 years old, if someone was to see him, he might not look 80. He might look significantly younger, maybe in his 50s or 40s. But there hasn't been any huge scandals or anything like that. And every so often, his reign is questioned and stuff, but
Same as anyone.
nothing really comes of it, except last year where there was a bit of a political debate going on, and he sort of abstained from getting involved, and he got got bad feedback from that, and in sort of a move that many say was to distract or divert his attention, he publicly named his daughter as heir in that moment as well.
Okay. And the
So
daughter has no characteristics that we know of that would say yes or no to her being a ruler?
She would probably have had to say yes to this. She's very, very young. She's only 19. And as the royals age slower, she probably appears even younger. So definitely not quite fit to be queen just yet. But when or if Fala does pass on, she would probably be much loved by the people as he was in his day.
Okay. So I kind of rise to full height, look at him and go, why would we help you instead of escaping?
That is why I offer you this option. The Baron wouldn't have offered you this option. He doesn't know I'm speaking with you in this fashion.
Well, what do you gain from it?
I gain nothing, in truth. I merely just enact my father's will. There's really not much more to it than that. I sympathize with your position. None of you asked for this. And as such, I think it is only fair that you have the opportunity to not pursue it.
So to escape regicide, you're asking us to perform regicide of a higher scale.
Well, that is where the further information comes in. There is someone who has a legitimate claim to the throne that would have this acted in his name. He would take all of the blame for it if it was not successful, and he would be the one to sort of give you your success should it be successful.
A prince.
A prince of sorts. It is actually, interestingly enough, an older brother, King Fala. But when he was conceived, the old King Falen, Fala's father, and the queen were not yet married. So he was an illegitimate child, a bastard, if you will, forbidden from being the heir to the king. So it passed to Fala.
Interesting. Well, where I was kind of heading was to look at Fala anyway. He's a bit of a line of connection as to someone that I'm looking for.
Interesting. Well, if you do go with option number 2, the risky and very illegal option, unless it is successful, you will have plenty of opportunity to do so. And perhaps this will sway your decision further. We believe, we being myself, my father, and those who follow this would-be king, we believe King Fala does not suffer the effects of the royal family. We think he ages at a regular rate, and that is why he has not been very public these last 30 years. He has locked himself away and hiding the fact that he is not the legitimate king of Doran, and it is in fact his older brother that received the blessing of the kings and ages slower.
So, to put this in the simplest terms, you're asking us to kill an old king who might be older than he looks, put an older king in place, and not his young daughter who looked to be possibly a fine leader in the coming years, because you prefer one person over the other.
The problem with
Temporarily.
that would
Sure, I'll do
be-
it. Let's go.
So,
Why not?
You're talking about a king's blessing, right? So
Yes.
this king's blessing only gets passed on by some divine right through the bloodline, or is this some hocus pocus, witch's focus scenario where there is a secret witch that sits in the back of Doran?
In
And-
truth, I don't know exactly, but it has been the case that the firstborn child of the current monarch, legitimate child, always bears the blessing of the king. And it would seem King Fala does not have this blessing and therefore is not the legitimate ruler of this realm. And it is very, very likely that his parents may have been married when this bastard son was born, and making him not a bastard and making him the actual heir of Doran.
And what age is he approximately if he's the older brother of Fala?
He is approximately 150 years old, but
But Fala is...
Fala is 80. This supposed king doesn't look a day over 50. I've seen it myself.
What's in it for me?
You get to clear your name. You are compensated greatly for your time, probably given a title and land somewhere, men to see to your every need.
Interesting.
Uther,
What?
are you thinking of eating them?
I don't eat people. I don't know what you're talking about. And I
You are-
lean over to whoever said that to me and be like, "How could you say that? We don't know this guy. What are
You
talking
offered-
about?"
You offered
You
him
offered
guard.
him rib. You offered him
Guard is a delicacy in my place of living.
I like humbly just say you're plain.
Whether I'm from this plane or not from this plane, I suppose, is truly unknown. I do not know that myself. I was taken as a child, but that's beside the point.
I kind of look around the group and kind of gauge what everyone else is thinking. Apart from the Croaks, he just freaks me out.
I grudgingly agree with your request simply because I have other things to deal with, and I'd rather not have a big wanted poster over my face. Even though
So I got a curt nod from you.
Yeah.
I look at Imiter. I try to look at Imiter and just kind of look at his shoulders instead. You're muted, Weeb.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I am. Let me see. Where is it again?
He's looking through his dictionary. Give him a minute.
Need help.
You need help with something.
Need secret. You help.
Okay. I find Valuara.
I'm still like pondering the options, and I'm just like, just come back to me.
Okay, and Vindu is above me in a tree. Just look up the way. You're also muted.
He's talking to his chat.
I was talking to chat. Okay, fair.
Mhm.
I'm going to guess he
Ignore it.
falls out of the tree in happiness and hits the floor and breaks his nose. Can we roll for that?
No. Do you want to? If you want, just like kick the tree or something and have him fall out of it.
Yeah, I punt the tree as hard as I can. Is that a strength check?
Sure. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. 15?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it shakes the tree for sure. Anyone up there would know you are trying to punt the tree.
I'll see if someone wave at him, see if he responds.
Hello,
and then
tree
Illithor.
person. Tree person. Hello, tree person.
Yeah, I
Sit
don't
there
know.
waving.
Illithor, I'm looking at you.
How much of like the larger world do I know? Like how to get out of here?
That is a good question.
Like leave
you
the
wanna
party,
say-
get out of here, or escape afterwards?
We have, as in, if I just figured I could feck off, hop on a boat, and be away from this country and not do anything for anyone.
You know a little bit about Oradon, which is like 2 countries over to the west. It is fairly newly only called Oradon after a great flood that happened during the
Just even-
crises 30 years ago.
Just even like the world map, like how the hell do you get out of here? Because on this map we can see I'd have to go through the whole country. So on that
Let's have a look at
basis,
this.
I'm helping. But if I can see that I could, get on a boat.
Mhm.
I think that's what we were offered in Pavilion, which
Yeah,
is
so from Pavilion, you would be sent sail to either Maiden or Oradon or Pravandro or even across the sea.
The map is really. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it takes a second to focus.
you have to zoom out as well. It remembers your settings.
Yeah.
Right, that's not happening. What's that?
So your vote is to leave.
So to get west, I would have to go to Pavilion anyway with this dude to get a
Yeah.
ship. Like,
Yeah.
to go. What do I know about Koba Knock?
Koba Nok, it is very, very isolated from the rest of Doran. It has its own kind of governing system in which a mayor is the leader, but he follows the king of Doran. It is primarily halflings and gnomes. It is essentially a shire for small folk.
Alright, I'm in because. Oh wait, where are we again on this map?
Doran, we're down
You
the
are
bottom.
right about
we're-
up here.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, screw it, I'm in.
There's 1,
Because
2, 3.
I
We're just waiting for
don't
Posh.
see-
Posh still here? Is he back?
Yeah.
A way to just
Ah,
feck
let's go.
I
off.
kicked your tree, by the way.
Ah,
Are you with us on this journey, or are you?
I grudgingly agreed, like earlier.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I'm looking at everyone out trying to get their thing, and then I guess Uther is the only one left.
Oh no, I was always in from the get go. Don't worry about me. I'm prepared to slash and kick anything. Let's be real. With like this really
Fine.
dark smile, kind of the black beady eyes staring intently at you.
Valuar, if you wish to leave afterwards, we will do everything in our power to get you out of here.
I'm gonna
But-
go to make sure that he doesn't kill too many things.
That's a good
come
idea.
on.
Which one? The one that you don't trust, or the one that's supposed to eat people?
Uther.
I think
Oh,
I'm
sure.
both in that scenario.
I'm
Okay,
just
so I
going to clear
turn
my
to
slate, to be honest with you.
I turn to the guard and I go, we accept what do you need from us now? And do you have travel for us? Any sort of plan?
The only thing of importance is that I never spoke to you when you speak to the Baron, except for the fact that I pointed you in the right direction. If you really wish it to be that way, I will be at the castle by the time you get there. But if you don't change your minds between now and then, I will see you in Castle Gogorich in approximately 2.5 days.
Never spoke to me.
Didn't-
Don't tell Baron.
2.5 days. Okay.
So do we need to meet him away from the castle or in the castle?
I
No,
Head
at
towards
the castle.
Castle
but I want it
Gregorich.
publicly known that I think we are getting shafted here, and I would have legged it with him. Was it not alone, and I would have been getting shafted even harder by myself. I don't trust him, you, anybody. We're getting screwed here, and we should probably bolt in the opposite direction while he thinks we're coming that way.
Well, I'm not opposed to the idea, but other than the fact that the person that I'm looking for is has a connection to the king himself in Doran, and I can't walk in there considering I'm part of Regicide now. Which, does anyone actually know the meaning of that word? I kind of
Yes.
stare across the group.
Kill King.
Kingslayer,
Uh,
title only
Wait.
given to those of a great esteem.
Youth
I've-
of the Regicider. I like it. Yes, we should keep that. Wait, I lost thought.
It's
I
okay.
just kind of blankly stare into the fire.
I'd say we continue with our long rests. We rest up for the night. We move tomorrow towards Castle Gregorich. Or Gogorich.
Gogorich.
Can't see the R in it, sorry.
Oh yeah, it looks weird.
And we move from there and see what happens. Yeah, rest up. How many hours do we have to rest? Can we
I
do
will take
watch
first.
rotations?
8 hours. 8 hours.
Can we do a
Is
watch
that-
rotation?
Do we do a long rest on the thing or?
Yeah. So I'm
we
wondering who
will-
wants to take watch for night
So
one.
I'll take first watch, but how watches work, and Evan, correct me, is you can have up to 2 people per session, and there's 3 watch sessions. 4? 3?
So
watch?
you guys, so you need for a long rest 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light activity, such as keeping watch. Valwara can take 4 hours of sleep and 4 hours of watch if need be, because elves are special like that. Oh, sorry, not Valwara. Who's the wood elf? Illithor. Sorry.
Does Illithor want to tell us that he can do 4 hours of watch and sleep on 4?
You probably know elves don't need to sleep as much.
I've
as
rolled well on
regulars.
history so far. I know a lot of shit.
That's pretty fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll take
ideally,
first watch
2
with
people would take watch. Yeah.
Illithor, and then we'll swap to Uther and Illithor, and then when Illithor goes, we can swap to Imiter and Valwara. Although I'm not sure how well a turkey can call us. It's not a rooster.
I'll be with him. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we get our our long rests in, and we resume the next day.
Okay.
We have to roll for watches first.
Yeah. So who's taking the first shift?
I am with Illithor.
Cool. Both of you would make me a perception check, please. And do any of you have dark vision?
Yep.
I do.
How
Both
do I
you do?
check dark vision?
It should be under senses, somewhere on the left of your sheet.
Should be
Yeah,
underneath
cool.
your passive perception, passive intelligence, and passive wisdom on the left, in the senses box.
Below saving throws.
Oh,
And
so
above
just click
your
on
armor.
If you don't, and it just says additional sense types, then you do not have it.
Yep, I got it.
It says dark vision under here for
60
me.
feet. Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
And tremor
so, sorry,
sense.
who's first watch? It's Kagra and
Illithor, because they have the 4 hours. Thing.
Illithor. Cool. So do both of you have dark vision then?
Yeah.
Yes, 60 feet.
Cool.
You
Grant,
roll
that
with
is just
advantage.
just straight perception.
Damn.
So for perception, I roll from.
It's the
where?
big list of all of them in the kind of center to the left, and then you roll down. It's like the 5th one from the bottom.
It's alphabetical, so find
Yeah.
a P and look in the P's.
Big long list with skills at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the
yes.
one.
Yeah, that's the one.
You'll see
Mine's
perception.
not alphabetic. Oh no, the second thing in there. Yeah, sorry, I was looking
Sorry,
at
not
the
int
mod.
dex. Yeah, no. The
Yeah, so
actual-
just click on the +6 and roll from there
Yes.
Yep.
+6. Nasty.
to 8.
God. It is a misty enough start to the night, and vision is a little bit restricted. But no dangers occur during your first watch.
Who's
We can
next?
do a second watch, you were saying, or we do the 4 hours.
You're
so
doing
it's
2
4 hours.
watches because you only have sleep for 4 hours to get your full long rest, so you can do 2.
Who's gonna wake me up?
Who's with me the 2nd
I'll wake him
watch?
up. I'll go over and shake Uther.
What? Hello, yes, I'm available at 2 gold pieces an evening. What?
I have questions that don't need answers right now. You're up.
Oh, sorry. Right. I like look around. It's pretty clear, and I try go back to sleep.
And I give him another hefty kick and lift him physically.
Oh, okay.
You're small without giant form, right?
I'm about 6 foot.
Okay, I'm 6'4", so.
Okay, so yeah.
And I'm a dragon, so I'm like 250
Yeah,
pounds of pure scales.
Okay. Who am I with? And I look
See the
around.
elf.
Ah, the elf man. I haven't had one of you before. And I walk over and sit beside you.
Fucking hell. You keep
Both
track.
of you make me perception checks, please.
I do not have dark vision, so disadvantage, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
So, as you guys are watching the fog and the mists get a little thicker, and vision is very, very restricted. In fact, the dim light of your fire almost goes completely out just with the presence of the moisture in the air. Very hard to keep it going. It's not a windy night, so the mists do linger for quite a while. This is halfway through the night now. They're still pretty thick, and well, you guys haven't seen anything approaching, but your watch comes to a close.
During the watch, I try to sound out Kagra, or sound out, how do you pronounce his name? Uther,
Yep.
on his opinion of Kagra, secretly.
Oh,
You want me to deafen for a few minutes?
No.
You can just text it to each other.
No.
I said just-
This
just do it
This
and-
is just an open conversation.
yeah, Kagra doesn't know.
Yeah, well, like I could walk out of the room for 2 minutes, like,
No.
and then I can get turkey called by Weeb if you want, like, to make it a little bit more secretive.
No,
Up to you.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, like, go do your chat. I'll wait for a turkey call from upstairs. Like, that's what I
Okay.
do.
Cool. I'll kind of like at the start of watch lean in. So, Illithor, how did you come to be, and like what are you trying to do here? It's a very interesting name, Illithor.
I am very gruff and shit at small talk, so
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I was given this name. I had no choice. It was the name that was bestowed upon me.
I was born.
But speaking of names, Kagra, unusual name, an unusual man. What do you slash thing? What do you make of him?
Well, he's dragonborn, very, very tough to penetrate the skin. You need a particular dagger that kind of does it, and then you have to be very careful because the scales, they're actually quite prickly. Like, you rub the outside of them and they're fine, but they have like a little sharp thing that when you like take them off, they like poke into you. They're quite sore. I really do not recommend trying to harvest one of those people. But
Tasty though?
a weird kind of chicken. But
Turkey.
him as a person,
I want to know who put him in charge. Why is he making all the calls?
it's not necessarily about who makes the calls here. Him being the front runner just makes him the consequences for what he has to say. Whereas me running around in the background, if I'm kind of sitting here, I just watch the calls, and then as soon as something goes wrong, I disappear with no consequences. It's not my name on the end.
I like your style, Uthar.
Well,
We
I'm 120 years old. It's been a while.
we're
You
on
learn
the
a few
sa-
tricks of the trade.
we're on the same page here.
I nod.
Are they?
Otherwise, I don't suggest eating them. And I pull out God.
Still no.
Oh, okay. It can be good for you.
I'm sure I've had worse. but I have plenty of other stuff right now.
I like hold my hands up. That's okay. I find, for me, eating a formidable foe allows you to gain their strengths and see part of what they came from. And you know, it kind of gets everything a little bit tingly. It's quite fun. And I kind of I'll wander over like and look above Kagra. Yes. Pointy scales. And go and wake up whoever I have to wake up for the next watch.
All right, we can call Kagra back in. Someone give him a turkey.
Someone gobble gobble.
I don't know if I'm disappointed or happy that you are muted because that was probably quite loud. But
Yeah, I was
still
expecting
fun.
to hear it through someone else's mic. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
could hear it through the wall. Like, it was loud.
Imagine what the neighbors think.
Someone put that. I want to see what it sound like it was.
You can't hear it on the stream.
You can, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
You can hear it on the stream.
Could you?
I didn't have the stream muted. I was outside, like.
I know, he muted his mic when he screamed to you.
Oh, it probably came through your mic. Don't worry.
Did
Okay.
it?
Probably.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, fine. I heard it very clearly.
Someone in stream said they couldn't hear it. Tough scenes.
Yeah. All I know is
Oh,
we got
good.
beef. Someone in chat told me we got beef.
That was the second watch anyway. So who was on third?
It's me and you.
Were we third? Okay.
No, Illithor can't take another watch. It is.
No, it's
Illithor is not Celtic. Celtic
Oh,
is the other elf.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what things. And
Oh, no, he's a satyr, sorry.
Imitar and Valwara.
Imitar and Valwara. I'll go over to Imitar and just kind of like stroke his neck slowly until he wakes up, and then
just
whisper,
saying I don't have
"It's your time to
nothing.
watch."
Just saying I don't have any part of my body exposed apart from a beak. Everything else is under a cloak.
Okay, I'll stroke your beak until you wake up. It's your time to watch, darling, and then I'll go over and fall asleep somewhere.
So do both of you have dark vision?
Yes,
No.
I do.
I don't.
Okay, so disadvantage from Valwara and regular roll for Imitar.
And it's control for disadvantage, is it?
Yep.
It don't fucking matter, baby. Let's go.
Decent. The mist does clear a little bit at the wee hours of the morning, probably from 2. When do D&D people sleep? It's probably be from about 2 to 4 a.m. As nice. As the mists do clear a little bit, you notice what looks to be a small group of individuals, maybe a few hundred feet away, poking their way through the trees, not heading in your direction, heading a little bit perpendicular to you, parallel to you almost, so they're not on track to collide, but you do catch flashes of metal in what they're wearing, weapons, armor.
I get up, but not enough to like make a startling noise, and just kind of pace backwards towards the fire and just like start like kind of stamping it out a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
And
Yeah,
then
it's embers at this stage, but it's easy enough to do.
Yeah, and then I crouch back down.
Gotcha.
I have a question. In this situation, can I cast minor vision or minor illusion to make a really loud, like a lion's roar, some kind of beast that would be in this vicinity to maybe make them run away?
Let me double check the
Trouble,
spell.
I have the same.
So
thing.
you only have 30 feet with this.
Yeah.
So
How loud would the effect be?
I think it's. Yeah, it can be pretty loud. Yeah, it can be pretty loud. So you could try that. The question is,
Will it
would the
draw
soldiers
attention?
investigate it or would they run?
I'll keep it for the minute, but I just wanted to know if I
how-
could.
No, so we
Oh,
are
yeah,
near a
gotcha.
town. We are
I
near a
can't
town.
remember.
Like,
How
You're
far
asleep,
away?
Posh.
Because
They're maybe 300 feet away. Like they're a good bit away still.
Oh,
Because that
okay,
way,
okay.
if they are still coming towards us, I can do it at when they're coming a bit too close. Because one, it'll wake everyone up, and two, it might make them run away. And if everyone wakes up, I can just be like, "Oh, people will come and blah blah blah," or he can say that, and I'll go.
Over the next 10-15 minutes, they pass on. They move further away from you guys. seemingly not having spotted you. But another 10-15 minutes go by and you see another similar group, but of different individuals, sort of take a slightly different direction. Again, just missing you, but this time getting a little closer, maybe like 250 feet away before they carry on. And then
I whisper to Imitair, what are they doing out so late? 2 patrols in 30 minutes? It's really odd.
One sec. Let me look through my vocabulary.
You don't have to respond.
I'm just gonna go. Night patrol. Train of thought lost.
Okay.
nice.
I was gonna say, if before this night is over, I don't mind saying it to everyone else, but because I know he was the one that sent me the message, I'm going to attempt to say something to him, but he doesn't hear any of the words apart from the word which I translate into common, because I now know what that word is, and that word is kill. Do with that what you
Okay.
may.
So the message that you sent to me earlier, I now know one of the words meant kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take
Love
with that
that.
what you will.
The last 40 minutes of your watch go by without any other patrols getting close at all. You see some in the distance, but it seems like for now you're in the clear.
Okay. I just Imitair. I ask if I can have his writ that was given to him by Kagura earlier, so I can learn his name, so I know his name is Imitair. And I just go, could you go wake up the creepy dude, the one with the crimson eyes? He freaks me out. and then I walk off to wake up. What's it? Who is it that I have to wake up? Wasn't Uther.
Imitair's already taken a watch now, or not? Imitair, Uther.
No, that's weak. Yeah, no, that's the same. I'm
I
trying to
think
figure out
he's
the
going
name.
for Vindu. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him to go to wake up Vindu. Who is it? Ilthor? Is it Ilthor that has, or who's left to do a
I
watch?
think someone has to do a solo watch at the end,
Someone has to do
right?
a solo.
because
Oh, okay, yeah.
numbers.
So it's just him.
So
Then.
the one person you don't trust, you're putting him to. I don't mind staying up again. But
Do you get along?
No,
with him?
you gotta take a rest in this one so you get your full rest in.
all right, I'll wander over to the Mr.
Vindu.
Vindu, and just in the only words that I know he'll understand, say, "What do you sigh at? None of your business," in Elvish to wake him up.
I wake up and clench my dagger, unknowingly, not knowing who that was. Then fully wake up and realize.
Focus.
Is that in his voice or my voice? Does he
No,
mimic?
No, just in Elvish.
So
But
I
it's
like
the same
I
voice
clench my
language.
knife, but then realize it's him and just stand up and kind of prepare my watch.
Very well. Make me a perception check. It is at this stage light, so it doesn't matter if you've dark vision or not. Dawn approaches. 13. All right. You keep a good watch. Nothing catches your eye. Nothing out of the ordinary. The mist is mostly cleared, and a slightly warmer morning than yesterday approaches. Who knows what the day might have in store, because you fuckers certainly don't, because that's where we're ending it for tonight's session.
Oh,
Spooky.
First session done.
yeah,
There you go, guys.
that was
Right.
good.
I'll put on the goodbye, and then you can continue talking away.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you next Wednesday.
Yes.